Courier. Roberto Courier. You have your hand raised, sir. Necesito interpreter. All right, Mr. Gilmore, good morning to you. Can you take your scarf off your head, please?
Yes, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning to you too.
Officer Escotita, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Good morning, everyone. We're gonna get going now. I'm trying to determine what F-E-R-R-E-R. Roberto, good morning to you.
Good morning, sir. I'm sorry, no speak English, Spanish, please.
Espanol?
Yeah.
I can, let's see. He's in the right place. ¿Cómo se llama usted?
Roberto Ferrer Montes. Mi corte era el jueves 25, pero estaba cerrado.
Okay.
Repita.
Roberto Ferrer Montes.
All right, we get a Spanish interpreter, please. Can we get? We can open up, we can get going.
And good morning, ladies and gentlemen. First District Court is now in session for courtroom 434, presenting Honorable Judge Sean B. Perkins, who is presiding. While court is in session, please remove all caps, hats, and do-rags. Please dress appropriately, get a pad and pencil out. Some information need to be taken. No slouching, remain stationary at all times. Judge?
Good morning to everyone. What I'm going to try to do is the best I can is to get you out as fast and efficiently as possible. I'm going to try to get you out in the order that you came in. And we're going to get going. Are we ready, Ms. Williams-Law?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay, good.
All right. This is the city of Detroit versus Kyrese Gilmore. Case number SP130-90931. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, Otis Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gilmore.
Tyrese Adolphus Gilmore.
Your Honor, for purposes of arraignment, my client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on your client's behalf. Give your client a $0 bond. Mr. Gilmore, do you have valid registration?
No, sir, I do not. I don't even drive that car no more, sir.
Do you have a car in your name?
Yes, I had the car in my name, but the car is total. I mean, it's in my backyard.
Do you have a car that's in your name that's operable?
No, I don't drive at all.
All right, offer's gonna be pleading to, let me see. Pleading to the amended count of improper plates, $240 fine. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Mr. Barry and have a conversation with him, all right?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Welcome.
No. Oh. Can you send it again? The joint, I canceled it by mistake.
You should be able to pull it back up. I'm gonna put you in 4 and bring you back to 2, all right?
Okay.
All right, Samsung is connected to audio. It says join, Mr. Gilmer.
Yeah, I did.
No, you haven't.
I thought I did.
You should always be open there. You got it. Seems like he's got it now. Let me rename this iPhone. I think they're gone. On that iPhone, okay. Let's call the city of Detroit versus. Hold on 1 second.
Okay, so we're supposed to come in person? Okay, well, you can zoom in.
Let's call the city of Detroit versus Katrina Lewis Cancel. Case number SP 1522605, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning, Your Honor. Daphne Bradfield, P 70578, on behalf of Ms. Lewis. State your name for the record, please.
It's Katrina Lewis Tansel.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning.
Today is the date and time set for pretrial. The offer for Ms. Lewis Tansel is going to be, let's see. This is as it stands right now.
Your Honor, I do have a valid driver's license. I just didn't have it on my person when they
Very
pulled
well.
over.
Let's run her driver's license, please, Ms. Mathis.
Did you say something?
Lewis Tansel, this young lady's driver's license, please.
Okay.
All right, if the driver's license is valid as it stands, the offer will be pleading to a 1 to 5. You definitely have a right to a formal hearing. Once we check the license, I'll put you in the breakout room to speak with Ms. Bradfield, and you can let us know what you want to do. The 1 to 5 is $125 fine, and it's going to be 1 point on your driver's license.
How many points on the driver's license?
1 point.
1 point.
The license is valid, Ms. Bradfield, and the driver's license is spotless. All right, let me put you in a breakout room with Ms. Brad, and you can speak with her, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Okay, on the iPhone.
Just come 6, just come 6.
the iPhone, I need you to start your video and unmute yourself and state your name, please.
My name is Juan Green, Junior Lee Edward Green for the record.
Juan Green.
Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Your matter set for trial today. Give the officers a half-hour grace period to check in. And whoever checks in, if they don't check in by 9, we'll dismiss that case. If they do check in, we're gonna give you an opportunity to listen to the offer, have an opportunity to speak with the attorney about it, and then we'll see if we need to necessitate a trial, all right?
Yes, sir.
Sergeant Taylor, good morning to you. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with the city attorney.
Yes, sir.
Mr. Barry, are you ready on your client?
Ready, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Gilmore, I'll give you counsel. Hold on that phone, who's on the phone? Hold on one second. Who's on the phone at 313-213-5866?
My name is Rosamond Lewis.
Your name is what?
Rosamond Lewis.
Rosamond Lewis?
Yes.
All right, is there any way you can, are you at work or something?
Yes, I am.
All right, I'm gonna mute you until we get to call your name, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Good morning to you. All right, let's go back on the record with Gilmore. Mr. Barry, I've given you an opportunity to speak with your client. What's your client want to do?
My client would avail himself of the offer, Your Honor.
All right, this is what you want to do, Mr. Gilmore?
Yes.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Is that Gilmore?
Yes.
Right hand, other right. Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing
The
but
whole
the truth?
Yes, sir.
All right, you can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 93 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes, sir.
Do you understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, he did.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, I don't.
You know, by taking this deal, you're going to give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to February 1st, 2022 at around 2:49 p.m. in the city of Detroit. He paid a no insurance proof already, Mr. Berry. You want to allow you an opportunity to speak with the city attorney, see if he'll give him any relief on that, all right?
Yes, sir.
All right, go ahead and pass the matter, speak with the city attorney, and we'll see what happens after that.
Your Honor, I would like the opportunity to speak to Ms. Mason as well.
All right, let's pass those matters and let you guys speak to the city attorney. All right, on that iPhone, the gentleman that's standing outside with the blue and the kind of turquoise shirt, what's your name, please?
Juan Lee.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, we can call that one.
Is Ms. Mason in the breakout room, Your Honor?
And 4, but she's talking to the city attorney. All right, let me she's in 1. Let me call the city of Detroit versus Kwan Lee. Case numbers SP 105-9083, SP 147-45012. Appearance, state your name for the record, Mr. Lee.
Kawan Lee.
All right, today is the day and time set for a review. You haven't paid any money.
Been in the bind, Your Honor.
Say that again.
I've been in the bind, Your Honor. Just lost my uncle, and it's been tight for me.
All right, how much time do you sorry? Hold on a second. You gotta be quiet. How much, I'm sorry for the loss of your uncle, sir. How much time do you need?
I need another month, sir.
All right, this is it, all right? 30 days, I'm gonna give you until review, come back.
No problem.
30th of May.
Okay.
All right, best of luck to you, sympathize with your loss, and we'll keep you in our prayers, all right?
All right, thank you.
All right, have a great day.
You too.
Jay Gore, okay, Jamila Gore.
Yes, I'm here.
Good morning to you, ma'am.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Hello.
Good morning to you, Ms. Gatson.
Hi, good morning.
We're gonna just mute yourself until we call your name, all right?
Yes, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. All right, iPhone 5. iPhone 5. Oh, I heard Miss Mason went. Do you see Miss Mason anywhere? iPhone 5, can you unmute yourself and turn your camera on and state your name, please? iPhone 5, unmute yourself, turn your camera on, state your name, please.
This is Jonah Lee Edward Green.
No, we've already talked, Mr. Green. I'm talking
Yes,
to
I was
somebody.
making sure. Yes, sir.
All right, thank you. iPhone 5, I'm gonna put you out. Here we go with the city attorney. I'm gonna put you in the breakout room 5, breakout room 4 for the city attorney. Breakout room 4. Both Mr. Berry and Miss Bradfield, breakout room 4, and Miss Mason. Miss Robinson, what's going to go on with your client? Let's get your client going.
Yes, Judge. It's I'm requesting to recall the court to recall the warrant.
This name I keep seeing. What was this? The one that we couldn't find? Whatever it was.
Dior Gregory, there was a trial date and she failed to appear. She has a new number and I wrote her a letter and she responded. The court issued a KPS.
City of Detroit versus Dior Gregory, case number SP 1458993, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1497995, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Dior Gregory.
Good morning. If it may please the court, Sarah Robinson for Dior Gregory, who's present. State your name, Ms. Gregory.
Dior Gregory.
All right, this is just, she's not on the docket, right?
She's not on the docket, Judge. I'm asking for the grace of the court to recall to set aside the capias. She missed her court date. She had a new phone number. I wrote a letter. She responded immediately.
Trial date is, I'll enter not guilty plea, remove the warrant. Trial date is gonna be July the 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m., all right?
Thank you.
There's nothing further. Ms. Gregory, don't miss it again, all right?
Okay, I won't.
All right, there's nothing further. Y'all have a very good day. Best of luck to you both. How's your mom doing?
She's
Good.
good. Oh, I'm sorry. She's doing good. She's having a procedure this morning. My son is with her. I'm gonna head up there as soon as I finish court at Henry Ford. So she's doing good.
All right, glad to hear your mom is doing well too, Ms. Gregory. Y'all have a good day.
Hey.
All right. The iPhone 5 never unmuted themselves. A Samsung, the gentleman you're driving on the phone, or you're driving on Zoom on the Samsung?
Who is he talking? I'm on a Samsung.
You're driving, sir?
Who
No,
is
no, you're not. I'm parked.
All right, what's your name, please?
It's just that's water from the puddle beside. My name's Michael Jeter.
Michael who?
Jeter, G-E-T-T-E-R.
Oh, okay. I can call yours. The City of Detroit versus Michael Jeter, case number U58223520. Mr. Jeter, state your name for the record, please.
Michael Alof Jeter.
All right, good morning to you. You haven't paid either.
Good morning. No, I haven't, Your Honor. I haven't been working.
It seems like you're working now. Are you working now?
I just started a job on the 15th, Your Honor.
All right, congratulations on that. How much time do you need?
I'm gonna need at least 30 days. We don't get paid till every 2 weeks. I have to work 3 weeks in the hole, and so.
All right, I'm gonna give you 30 days. Let's get it closed out. All right. I'm gonna waive the late fee on the warrant fee, I guess. Maybe that's a warrant fee or whatever. I'm gonna bring it back down to $240.
Okay.
Pay it by, come on back May 30th. Make sure it's paid and we'll close it out, all right?
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Have a good day.
You too.
Also, on the phone, he wants to dismiss the cases. No record.
Which one?
For that. Officer that mentor.
Okay, you can just mark it down and.
Okay, Attorney Cobb, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1. Hold on. This is the city prosecutor.
Yes.
All right, who are we ready on?
Ben Lucas.
What's your name, sir?
Ben Lucas.
Ben Lucas?
Yes.
And ready as to Mr. Gilmore, Your Honor.
Okay, Attorney Cobb, who you here for today?
All right, you're not in the, you're
Hold
not
on
muted.
for a second. Is she here for a formal hearing or?
Wait a minute,
trial
Miss
or what?
Mason. You weren't
Hello?
muted. Lucas, let's see where Lucas is.
Yeah, Lucas.
Spell it, please.
BenLucas.
Oh.
You have a middle name?
Ben Edward Lucas.
D. Edward Lucas? No, Ben Lucas.
Yeah,
Yes.
Ben Lucas.
All right, trial date today. All right.
Yeah.
All right, let's go back on the record, with your client, Mr. Berry. Is that Mr. Gilmore?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gilmore. Mr. Berry, after speaking with the city attorney, anything change?
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecutor's prepared to dismiss this matter.
All right. Dismiss paid related civil infraction. All right, there's nothing further, Mr. Gilmore. You have a very good day and best of luck to you.
All right. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Your Honor.
Wait a warrant for you. Welcome. Have a good day. City of Detroit, Mr. Berry, versus Jamila Charmaine Gore, case number SP 154-28811. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gore.
Jamila Charmaine Gore.
All right, let's turn your camera on now. Today, good morning to you. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offer is going to be pleading as charged a $500 fine, a gun safety course, and 6-month delayed sentence. You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Mr. Berry and have a conversation with him, all right?
Okay.
Your Honor, may I go back to breakout room number 3, please?
I thought you had access.
No, Your Honor.
Sir.
Thank you.
Mr. Mr. Berry, she's waiting on you in breakout room 2.
Yeah, I don't seem to be able to get in there.
Mr. Hajazi, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Gomez is your client?
Correct.
And what is it set for?
It looks like a formal hearing, Your Honor.
Let's see. We're looking for a state trooper. And that state trooper will be Benton, B. Benton. You see a B. Benton? Is the B. Benton here? B. Benton. State of Michigan. City of Detroit, I'll say. That's Ben Lucas. I'm sorry. That's not your client. Let's see your client.
Looks like Trooper Chadwick Carpenter, Your Honor.
Chadwick Carpenter. Any Trooper Chadwick Carpenter here? Hearing no response, I had to file up here somewhere. This is the City of Detroit versus Edgar Gomez. Case no, strike that. This is the State of Michigan versus Edgar Gomez. Case number SX434-59931. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Hajazi, experience for the record, please. Unmute yourself.
Sorry, Your Honor. Rami Hijazi, P82830 on behalf of Gomez, Your Honor.
All right. As for purposes of your client's appearance.
I would like to request a waiver of his appearance, Your Honor. This is a civil infraction.
All right, I'll grant that. Whenever you've got the permission to enter into any agreement on your client's behalf, correct?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm moving forward today with full authority.
And I'll grant that. And about the trooper's name again?
Yes, Your Honor. Trooper Chadwick Carpenter from the State of Michigan Police.
Trooper Chadwick Carpenter, hearing no response. Make a motion, Counselor.
Yes, Your Honor. The time is currently 9:02 a.m. This matter was scheduled for an 8:30 a.m. formal hearing. Trooper Chadwick Carpenter not appearing, Your Honor. I'm going to request that we dismiss this matter.
All right, it's, do give the officer a half-hour grace period. That time was set for 8:30. It is, now 9:02, like Counsel said. I'm gonna dismiss the case. No officer, it's nothing further, Counselor. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day. Bye-bye.
Mr. Blake, good morning to you. And
Good morning.
Ms. Emerson, good morning to you. Who are your clients, Mr. Blake?
Corzell Galloway, Your Honor.
Galloway. And Ms. Emerson, who's your client?
Good morning, Your Honor. My client is John Gonsalves. His name here is Keisha Beaumont.
Your client is who?
John Gonsalves.
John Gonsalves.
Yes.
See. Say that again, Ms. Emerson. Gonsalves.
Yes, I have the case number available if that's more helpful.
What is this set for?
This is set for a trial.
I got it. Is your client here?
Yes, he is.
Officer Tyson, is Officer Tyson here? We'll give the officer a half-hour grace period from 9 o'clock. I can put you in a breakout with the city attorney. You can, I don't know if it's necessary. You can pre-try it ahead of time. If the officer doesn't show, obviously, you can make the motion to dismiss. Putting the officers in the breakout room. Good morning, officers. Trooper, good morning to you. What's your defendant's name?
Good morning. I have a Carmia Givens.
Okay, let's get the state down here. Is Givens here? We'll give her an opportunity. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room.
Okay, thank you.
Any other officers here that I haven't recognized yet? All right, are we ready, Ms. Bradfield and your client?
Yes, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Ms. Lewis Tanzel, giving you an opportunity to pre-try the case. What's the outcome? Is any change in the offer?
Yes, Your Honor. Limited access speeding 1 to 5. My client is aware of her trial and formal hearing rights. She would like to accept the recommendation and enter a responsible plea.
Is that what you want to do, Ms.?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for that responsible plea on behalf of your client.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matter.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
With that, I'm gonna find your client responsible for the amended count of limited access 1 to 5. That's a 0-point offense that will abstract to the Secretary of State. $125 will dismiss the other matter. When can you pay, Ms. Lewis?
I can pay today.
We'll make sure you have time to get that in. So I'll just put in there by the end of the week, but pay it at any DivDak kiosk in the city of Detroit, or come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Wait until you see that 125 up there, limited access, or you can come down to the courthouse. I'm told you can upload that DivDak app to your phone. If you don't have anything further, ma'am, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor. You have a good day too.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
All right, let me get, Ms. Bradfield going, and then I'll call your client, Mr. Blake.
Yes, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Eric Lindsay, case number. That's not your, no, Eric Lindsay, case number is SP 11-885-393, SP 124-99811, Z7-86370, strike that, Z7-86371, 2173-64801, and 2245-45101. Appearance for the record, please. Go file for this.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Lindsay. State your name for the record, sir. Mr. Lindsay, unmute your device and state your name for the record.
Eric Lamont Lindsay.
For purposes of arraignment, he stand mute and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
And are not guilty plea on his behalf. I'm not going to give him a $0 bond. I'm going to give him a $500 personal bond. I'm going to require him to test one time per week. I'm going to order him no leaving the state of Michigan without permission of the court, and no drinking, obviously, during the pendency of this case. Mr. Lindsay, I can give him an offer now, or I can give him an opportunity to either hire his own lawyer, or we can see if the court can appoint him to an attorney.
Okay.
What's your client want to do?
I would like to request appointment of a court-appointed attorney. Your Honor.
Yeah, I got the right person.
I need a good
Hey,
phone
can
number.
need to make
Pardon me?
sure that the Z ticket is not already adjudicated.
Let's do that. Let's see. No, it has not been according to this information that I have on the ROA.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
It dates back to 2008. I don't know. The court-appointed attorney need to refer to probation as well for to facilitate the testing. What's your phone number, sir? Need a good phone number from you.
Sorry, Your Honor. 313-784-1942.
Okay, I'm gonna set a pretrial date for June the 14th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. You need to answer the calls that you don't recognize. Those calls, two of those calls should be one from probation and the other from that court-appointed lawyer. If you don't hear from them in the next, well, first of all, from probation, today is the Monday, the 29th. I expect to have a test this week. So if you find yourself during the middle of the week not hearing from probation, I'm going to give you the number for them. And you know how to get in touch with the court. The number to probation is 313-965-3414.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I have a question for you.
Yes.
What is the probation for?
For the drunk driving.
OWI.
Yeah, well, the time has come, Mr. Lindsay, to face that. It's been a long time, I understand, but we're here now. All right. So that number, if you find yourself not hearing from anyone, you know how to get in contact with the court.
Correct.
If you hear from that attorney in the next 2 weeks, you need to get back in contact with the court. But if you don't hear from if you don't hear from the probation department before the end of the week, when it starts getting close, I expect to have a test this week. So we need to make sure you need to get in contact with the court or the probation department, and we can help you facilitate that as well. All right.
Okay.
Next court date is going to be what, June the 14th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. I wish you the best of luck. If you don't have any further questions, sir, have a very good day.
All right, thank you, Your Honor. You too.
All right, thank you. This is the city of Detroit versus Corzell Galloway, case number SP 151-42011, Z8091641. Appearance for the record, please. Mr. Blake. All right, he may be in another hearing. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go down to Luxon, Shane Luxon. Did I get the pronunciation correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning, Your Honor.
All right, Ms. Bradfield, this is the city of Detroit.
Judge,
Yes.
I apologize. You called my name.
Yeah, the attorney's not ready yet. Please, Mr.
I
Galloway.
apologize, sir.
All right, the city of Detroit versus Shane Luxon, case number SP 155-4462, counts 1 and counts 3, SP 155-44671. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Luxon. State your name for the record, please.
Shane E. from Luxon.
All right, today is the date and time set for a free trial. As it stands now, Mr. Luxon is to plead to the 1 to 5 and the defective brake lights. That's $125 and $120. In dismissing the misdemeanor insurance, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield, have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
You're welcome.
Excuse me, Judge. Is Gibbons presented DPD for Gibbons?
Good morning to you, Officer. Gibbons, I don't think Gibbons has appeared yet. We're gonna give her a little bit more time. I'll check you. What's your name?
Crawford, sir.
Crawford? Yeah, I'll check you in.
Hey, sir, if you don't mind, I mean, I would like to dismiss. I don't remember the ticket at all.
Okay.
Just let me know.
I'll let the city attorney know as well.
Okay, thank you.
All right, be safe. I'll mark you as appeared.
You too.
All right.
I appreciate you, sir.
Sir.
Mr. Blake, you ready?
Sir, this is Officer Resky from the 2nd Precinct.
Okay, officer on the Zoom user.
Yes, sir.
And officer, what's your name?
Severinsky.
Severinsky?
Yes, sir.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning to you. I would like to dismiss the ticket as well. I don't recall this ticket.
Okay. I'll mark you as appeared as well. I'll let the city attorney know.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay. Waiting on. Did you get the interpreter?
No. What's the his name?
Roberto Furrier. I don't see him on the docket. Yes.
You say he's not in the docket, okay.
No. Mr. Blake, I'm waiting on you.
Oh, I didn't hear you, Judge. My apologies. We're
Let's
ready.
go back on record with Mr. Galloway. Mr. Blake, put your appearance on the record, please.
Sure. Good morning, Your Honor. Wright Blake appearing on
Dennis
behalf
Gold.
of Corzell Galloway, P37259. We consent to Zoom.
He said somebody.
All right, Mr. Galloway, good morning to you. Can you state your name for the record, please? Mr. Galloway, now I need you to speak.
Unmute. Sir, can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Good morning to you.
I apologize. I'm still working on I'm not used to this. My name is Corzell A. Galloway.
All right, as for purposes of this is a time set for a pretrial. I think you were here before on this case, Mr. Blake. What's gonna go on?
Judge, I had a chance to speak with Ms. Mason. I understand it's a state matter involved with the city violation. We just need a little bit more time to make and go over both of the cases before we make
Want to set a trial date, July 11th?
I would prefer another pretrial date, Judge.
You'll have the opportunity to pretrial on that date if you choose.
Okay, well, that sounds good.
All right, and then they'll force the state to come on in here as well. And then you can get in contact with the state. Your client hasn't waived his jury trial rights either, so he's got options. All right.
Okay, Judge, thank you.
Trial July the 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. There's nothing further. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you all.
Thank you, Judge. Is that in person or Zoom?
That's Mike Burger King. You have it your way, Mr. Blake.
We can do Zoom again, Judge.
Okay. Have a good day.
Thank you. You as well.
All right. Okay. Mr. Golden, his offer, you can speak with the city attorney, but I believe the offer is going to be a 1 to 5. You got the documentation to go?
Donna, can I get a moment before we go to the next?
Yes.
Okay, thanks.
Yes, Corzell.
So I ain't got to see him again. The judge.
All right, Corzell, Galloway, you need to hang up and talk to your lawyer.
I apologize, sir.
Sorry. Have a good day.
I didn't close out the Zoom meeting. I thought I did.
As it stands now, Mr.
And
Galloway.
I got.
I'm gonna put you out. I'm gonna put you out.
You ain't lying, brother. You just said the wrong
It's
thing.
this computer messing up. It won't check.
Mr. Golden, off the record, your offer is going to be a 1 to 5. That's the gut. If you want to see, yes.
A 1 to 5.
1 to 5, not 1 to 5 in prison. 1 to 5. So, and you have a unsafe driving in an unsafe manner. That's a 2-point offense, I believe. And the city's only willing to go down right now to a 1-point offense, a 1 to 5. You brought the proper documentation, I believe. Okay. Where's the insurance and the stuff, Ms. I don't see it.
He's got to look at some of it.
No. All right. What about registration? Yeah, registration. Sorry, let me see. Don't worry about it. This is 2015 Ford Focus, right?
Yes.
All right, if you got insurance, I'm trust and believe. I trust that you got a registration.
I have a Dodge Ram truck too, but man, I work at a dealership and I got them mixed up.
That's all right. So you brought the insurance document. I see all the vehicles that are on here. So with the city, the city's offer right now is only pleading to the amended count of 1 to 5. That's a 1 point offense, $125. I can let you speak to a lawyer and they can speak to the city if you want to see if they can do a little better for you. I don't know.
I can go and pay the 125. I can do it. I gotta pay my check come on. Wait.
Well, it's up to you. I mean, do you want to take the time to the city for one of the lawyers to approach the city and see if they can get a better offer? If they can't, they can. If they can, they can.
You want to charge me?
No.
I'm on with it.
There you go. You have a cell phone on you?
Yes, I do.
Go show them how to zoom in, Officer Baylor. If you know how to zoom in, Officer Baylor.
I don't. I gotta turn it back on. I turned it off.
Go ahead. Zoom in. All right. We're waiting on Miss Williams Law to come back. Well, listen, one of the lawyers, without him having to zoom in, Mr. Golden is here in person. He has a unregistered, untitled, no insurance. I have the insurance documentation. I'm accepting that. If he's got insurance, I'm sure he's got, but he forgot to bring the registration documentation. More concerned about the amended count of 1 to 5. So if somebody wants to approach Ms. Mason to see if you can, he's asking, can you do better for him? We'll see. Waiting on Miss Williams Law to come back.
I'll give it a go, Your Honor.
All right, join the breakout room and speak to Ms. Mason, please. I'm not gonna hold the Michigan stuff against you either, so but that looks good in here.
Really? Oh. Really?
Really?
Oh, man. Man, I thought I had to support Michigan.
That ain't supposed to be here. Where is that?
No, I ain't tell you what.
Where is that? Oh, we're gonna get that out of here.
You gonna stay up there?
Hell yeah.
Oh, I thought stayed, man.
Well, you shouldn't hang. I can't tell.
Man, I had stayed on yesterday. I could.
You messed up.
Ready, Your Honor.
All right, ready to go? Okay, where are we, Miss Bradfield? Are we ready on Luxon?
I need to speak to Miss Mason when she returns.
All right, Miss Mason, please join breakout room 4 for Mr. Berry and for Miss Bradfield, please.
Can you call Jordan, bro?
Did I call Jordan Glenn?
Yeah.
All right, how you doing, Mr. Glenn?
I'm doing all right, sir.
All right. I called it.
Yeah.
Sleepy, bro.
What did he say?
Sleepy, bro.
Say that again?
Nah, shit. Did you call me like you ready to do my thing, whatever this is?
No, I told you when you got in, I'm checking the people in the order that they came in. I'm trying to get them
I
out.
ain't hear that. My fault, Joe. I'm tired, bro. I've been here since 8 o'clock. I'm ready to go to sleep.
You haven't been here since 8 o'clock.
Swear to God.
No.
Yeah, because you would have been the first one.
Oh, what time you got cooked?
I'm in it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Mr. Gardner, please mute your device.
Was broke for the last goddamn couple of weeks. Oh, just a goddamn.
Gardner, you got that? You got them expletives, somebody in the background.
It's cool. Yeah, I thought it was
screen up there looking.
Did you call Kanita Grundy?
No, Miss Brenda.
Stressful.
I'm sorry. Is it a possible way that I could come back? I have to get ready for work also.
You can go ahead and get ready for work. I mean, today is the court date. Let's see.
Ask some questions as they ask.
Let's see. You have valid registration and insurance, ma'am?
Yes, I do.
You have both documents with you?
I have the other one on my phone, but I have my registration right here.
All right, I need you to get it off your phone some kind of way. You can email it to me if you can.
Okay, let me get it.
Put my email address in the chat.
Okay, I was writing it down. I have a pen.
It's in the chat. It's in the chat. Waiting on the House councils.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I'm trying to get into the chat. I don't think my phone is allowing me to do so.
All right, are we ready on anyone?
Yes, Your Honor, I'm ready on Mr. Luxon.
All right, this is, let's go back on the record with Luxon. Ms. Bradfield, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, there is an amended offer for him to plead to speeding 1 to 5 over with the balance being dismissed. He would like to accept that offer. He is aware of his trial and formal hearing rights. Is that correct, Mr. Luxon?
Yes.
Want to take the deal, sir? It's going to be $125 and 1 point on your driver's license. You want to take the deal?
Yes, sir. Yes, Your Honor.
Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an active factual basis for the responsible plea.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
Probable cause for dismissal of the other matter.
We so stipulate, Your Honor.
Find him responsible for the amended count of 1 to 5, $125. When can you pay, Mr. Luxon?
Next week when I get my check. Well, it'd be this week actually. Today's Monday. I could pay it Friday, Your Honor.
Are you sure you're gonna have it in by Friday?
Yes, sir.
All right, pay it by May the 3rd, 2024. Pay it at any house in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that app to your phone. Or you can come on down to the courthouse. Those are the two best ways I can tell you to pay it. If there's nothing further, Mr. Lux, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much, Your Honor, and you as well.
Thank you. Counselor, on your client, what's your client's name?
Good morning, Your Honor.
No, go ahead. Hold on, Mr. Barrett.
Good morning, Your Honor. My client is John
Yes.
Gonsalves. Please unmute.
John Gonzalez. Did I get that file?
John Gonzalez.
Maybe.
Maria Cox is gonna zoom in.
You still what?
Maria Cox.
Yeah, I see.
You
Ms.
see
Cox,
it?
good morning to you. I have
Morning, Your
Furrier
Honor.
here. He needs to, we need to find out, put you in the breakout room, give me a full name for him, and we'll go from there, all right?
Okay. John Petrol Gonzalez.
Gonzalez, yeah.
Gonzalez.
Yeah, I don't need these. I thought I printed something out.
Let's see. John Gonzalez.
Did the city show up on,
The officer has not appeared, so we would like to move to dismiss
Very
this
well.
case.
Your Honor, I'm sorry for the record, which case is this?
Karen Tyson, John Gonsalves.
Okay. I'm sorry, Your Honor. On this one, I'm sorry I overlooked this one. Karen Tyson is the investigator. She did indicate, and I think I said something to the court, she needed an adjournment because she's on furlough. She does need an adjournment being on furlough.
We have not received this information in advance.
She can listen, she can refile if that's the case. City of Detroit versus John Gonsalves, case number V12523-123, V12523-223. Appearance for the record, please.
Good morning, Your Honor. Jayla Emerson appearing on behalf of the defendant, John Gonsalves, who's also present with us today here via Zoom and has consented to appear via Zoom today.
All right. You want to put your appearance on the record, Counselor, Ms. Mason?
For the record, Your Honor, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. We're asking this court, honorable court, to grant us an adjournment in this case since investigator Karen Tyson is on furlough at this time.
And defendant.
Hold on a second, Counselor.
Sorry.
Can your defendant put his appearance on the record? Is he here?
Good morning, my name is John Gonsalves, and I'm the defendant.
Oh, very well. Okay. Now go ahead. I'm gonna dismiss the case. No officer. All right. There's nothing
Thank you, Your
further.
Honor.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you. I won't put the no officer down since they said they came up. All right, let's move on. Ms. Cox. Did she get a name for the defendant? She's still in. Okay. City of Detroit, Ms. Bradfield, which is Sandra Gould, case number U68708324. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Gould. State your name for the record.
My name is Sandra Gould.
All right, today is the date and time set for a pretrial. You want to see the allegation? Ms.
Yes, Your Honor, please.
I'm going to send you the ticket. send that to Ms. Bradfield, please? The offer as it stands right now is pleading to, as charged, a $240 fine for dismissal upon payment. She has an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Berry, are we ready on Gore? Mr. Berry? What happened, Mr. Berry?
Both ready.
We're ready on Gore. Where's Gore's phone? Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gore. Ms. Gore, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Mr. Berry, what's your client want to do?
Frozen.
Mr. Berry? He fell off, I think. All right, thank you. Mr. Berry, are you there? You are on the docket today, Mr. Gardner. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right. Mr. Berry, are you there? I think we lost communication with Mr. Berry. Who's on the Motorola Moto G 2023?
Mr. Willie Gaines.
Mr. Willie Gaines, good morning to you.
How you doing today?
Is Rolando Graham here? Is Jerlyn Gunn here? Is Lydell Oni here?
I'm here, Jerlene.
Who's that? Jerlyn Gunn?
Yes.
This is the city of Detroit versus Jerlyn Gunn. Case number is SP 146-99283, SP 147-00091. State your name for the record, ma'am.
Yeah. Jerlene Gunn.
All right. Today is the date and time set for review. You paid. I'm going to dismiss the cases. All right, Ms. Gunn?
Okay.
Best
Thank
of
you.
luck to you. Have a very good day.
You too.
Mr. Berry, are you there? Mr. Berry, are you there?
Yes, Your Honor. Ready on Gore?
Let's go back on the record. Gore, Mr. Berry, I've given you an opportunity to speak with your client. What's your client want to do?
She wishes to avail herself of the offer, Your Honor.
It's that easy, huh? All right. You want to take the deal, ma'am?
Yes.
All right, where are you? You got to turn your camera on.
Here we go.
Raise your right hand, please. You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes.
And you can put your hand down, you understand? You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
You understand that the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
I need a 6-month date. Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
All right, let me draw your attention back to March the 6th, 2024, around 8:33 p.m. in the city of Detroit, in the area of Longview and Ansbury. Did you have an occasion on that day to come in contact with the Detroit Police Department?
Yes.
What did you do?
There was a discharge of a firearm.
There was a discharge of a firearm.
Correct.
And who discharged the firearm?
Myself.
And what did you do that for?
It was in a celebratory matter, unbeknownst of the actual laws that are in place in the city of Detroit.
So you choose you don't recognize the obvious, huh, Miss Ford?
I do. That was definitely a lack of better judgment.
That's what it was, a lack of judgment. I think you knew that you weren't supposed to discharge that firearm, but you were too busy celebrating. And in your celebration, you're putting a lot of people in jeopardy of losing their life with this firearm. You understand that?
Understood.
So I'm gonna fine you $500. I find that there's an accurate factual basis. I'm gonna fine you $500. I'm gonna order you to take a gun safety course. And I'm gonna put this under a 6-month delayed sentence. I'm not gonna give you 6 months to pay the $500 though. I'm gonna give you 30 days to pay the $500. You understand that?
Okay. Is there any way to get an extension on that due to the substantial amount? Okay.
You know why? Because it's such a serious infraction. And that's the only way, besides putting you in jail, that I have to get your attention on this and to get everybody else's attention that's watching. You act recklessly in this manner, then I'm not going to give you any more time. I want it paid by May the 30th, 2024. I'm going to set a review date. On that date, we'll set a review date, and then we'll need a 6-month review date as well to close it out if she takes the gun safety course and the money is paid. Is that where you live, ma'am?
Yes.
October 29, 2024. All right, the review date for the 6-month delay is going to be October 29, 2024. The review date for the payment is going to be May the 30th, 2024 at 8:25. You don't have anything further. I hope you take the gun safety class seriously. I appreciate the fact that I think you realize now the severity of your actions. I just don't think people realize how much danger they're putting everybody else in harm's way, and the nuisance that it causes. You hearing gunshots, neighbors hearing gunshots right next door to their house. They don't know what's going on out there. I don't think we appreciate that enough, especially in the city. We're not living out in the boondocks. There's people living next to you that have to deal with that as well. All right.
Okay. And then I just have one other question. The confiscation of the weapon, is that returned after the 6-month deferment or when?
If I had something to do with it, you'd never get the weapon back. But you deal with that as far as the police are concerned.
Okay, so I'll reach out to them. Okay, thank you.
I don't know if you own that or not, or that's.
Yes, it's registered and I own it, correct.
Yeah, I'm not gonna order you to forfeit your weapon, but I kind of should start doing that as well. But at the end of the day, that's up to you on how you get your weapon back. All right.
Okay.
All right. All right. Have a good day. Be safe, and best of luck to you. I'll see you back on the May 30th.
And you said that's $825, correct?
No, it's gonna be $500. Oh, $825. Yeah.
No, AM on the 30th, the time.
Exactly. All right. Have a good day.
You too.
Miss Cox, did you get your client's name for me? Can you put that in the chat, please?
Oh, I sure can, Your Honor. And he also gave me one of his case numbers. He said that he tried to join you on the 25th, but the court was closed.
That's the case number, right?
Yeah. You want me to write it or give it to you now?
Just read it off to me, please.
Okay. T1542778.
Courier, Montez.
Yes.
Roberto, Carlo.
He says he tried to join you on Thursday, but the court was closed, that you previously had given him community service, but when he tried to communicate with them, they told him that they couldn't find his case. There's nothing that they could do, so he came back and was given the 25th as the date to come back, and the court was closed. It said when he tried to join. And he says Texas has canceled his license, and he's in a really bad spot because he's a driver for a living, for a job.
Ms. Cox, can you state your name for the record and your qualifications, please?
Maria Cox, State of Michigan, qualified Spanish interpreter, license Q21121.
All right, can you raise your right hand, please? Do you solemnly swear or affirm that you will truly, accurately, and impartially interpret in the manner now before the court, not divulge confidential communication, so help you God?
I do.
And do you swear or affirm that to the best of your ability, you'll interpret from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
I do.
All right, very well. Can I get his file, Ms. Mathis?
Okay.
Let's get the file first so I know what I'm looking at, all right?
Ok, señor Ferrer, van a buscar su ficha y entonces el juez lo atiende.
Ok, está bien.
Okay, that is fine.
All right, we'll put, let's do Golden.
Yes,
Steve,
Your Honor.
Mr. Barry, did you work out something for Mr. Golden?
I met with the prosecutor, Your Honor. The
All right.
offer on the remaining charge remains the same.
All right, so she's not gonna do anything. City of Detroit versus Dennis Golden, case number SP 1553630, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1553645-1. Stand over there and by the microphone, please, Mr. Golden. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Golden.
Dennis Golden.
Today is the date and time set for pre-trial. I'll dismiss the 2 misdemeanors, providing valid documentation. And you want to enter into the, yes.
I'm sorry. If I can't have, I can check the SOS on him to see what his record is. If you want me to do that.
Run his drive. What's your driving record look like?
Clean.
Clean.
You can check it. Clean.
Let me check it. I'll come down and look at it, Your Honor.
You may not have to. If it's clean, it's clean.
That's the only ticket I got.
He says it's clean.
Yeah.
All right.
Look at it.
If you want to come look at it, you can.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Driving record is unblemished. I think you may be coming down. Here you go, Mr. Take that hand. Oh.
They are the default.
But did he have a, let's go back to the summary. Did he go, let's go back to the first page.
Judge, Mr. Golden, I'll give him a 1 to 5 LA.
All right, limited access, still gonna abstract with no points, same 125. Okay. Let's go back on the record with Golden. Limited access 1 to 5. No points, but it is still a little abstract. Absolute right to a trial. You want to take the deal?
Let me just pay the 125.
You'll take the deal. That's a yes?
Yes.
All right. Stipulate to the face of the ticket as an accurate factual basis for on behalf of your client, counselor.
So stipulated, Your Honor.
Stipulate the probable cause for the dismissal of the other matters.
Yes, Your Honor. So stipulated.
All right. When can you pay? 125 final responsible for the Midcom limited access.
Wednesday. I can pay it Wednesday.
Wednesday?
Yeah, and you said the kiosk. What do you? I'm new to that.
Did that.
Okay.
So there's a white and blue machine sits in the Myers, CVS's and stuff like that around the city. You can pay it there, or you can pay it, come on down to the courthouse. And I'm told you can upload that out to your phone. I'll give you make sure till Friday. Can you put that in and get the paperwork so you make sure you pay the right thing? All right. There's nothing further, Mr. Golden. Have a very good day.
All right,
Best
you
of luck
too,
to
man.
you.
Thank you.
All right. Mr. Gardner, are you there? City of Detroit.
Yes, I am.
This is Mr. Berry. This is for you. City of Detroit, versus Philip Gardner Jr. Case number SP 1225771, SP 1225819, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1255831, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1263902. Counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gardner.
I'm not here.
Mr. Gardner, state your name for the record, please.
My name is Philip Gardner Jr.
Very well. Today is the date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, counsel.
Yes, Your Honor. We would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
There are not guilty plea on his behalf, given a $0 bond. He has 2 tickets that aren't on the docket. One of them, which is probably hope is licensed up at least with the 36th District Court, is no insurance proof. I'll give him an opportunity to pay a reinstatement fee, $45 up front, and a no plates. You can give Mr. Gardner an updated offer. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'm going to put you in a breakout room with him, and you can have a conversation with him. All right?
Yes, sir.
All right. Mr. Gardner, join the room. And Mr. Berry, join room 2, please. All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Ms. Gould. Ms. Gould, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is aware of her trial rights. However, she would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Gould?
Yes.
All right, you want to, please? You swear or affirm, tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth.
Yes, I do.
You can put your hand down. Do you understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fines?
Yes.
You understand you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes.
Ms. Bradfield went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did she not?
Yes.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Any questions about those rights?
No.
You know, by taking this offer, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No.
Let me draw your attention back to March the 2nd, 2024, around 12, 8, the city of Detroit, in the area of West 8 Mile, 13109. You had an occasion on that day to be in that area around that date and time.
Yes.
You come in contact with the Detroit Police Department, ma'am?
Yes.
Did you do something to cause, well, this is indecent, Miss Bradfield, you want to order your client?
On the date and time in question, was your buttocks exposed?
Yes, I was in a dance bar.
Is there,
happened in the city of Detroit?
by the way you said that, do you feel that you're not guilty of this?
I was told I was supposed to have a wrap around my waist, so I didn't.
And I'm not sure of the rules.
So
as
I'm
it relates
guilty.
to-
I'm guilty because I didn't have the wrap around my waist.
And you were not on stage at the time, correct?
No.
Well, just because she's told that doesn't mean it is true. That is actually, but do you understand that to be the law, Miss Bradfield?
That's what I understand it to be. If need
Miss
be, we
Bradfield,
could.
she's a very good lawyer, and I know she's probably seen a gazillion of these cases, and I know she's thorough on that. I can look up the statute and see.
If need be, I would say I would pass the matter so we can look it up, Your Honor.
Let's see, 3154.
That would be great.
I see the code. It reads exactly how she wrote on the ticket. It shall be unlawful for any person to engage in any indecent or obscene conduct in any public place. And it does cite some references, but I do not see specifically what is, and I'm not saying that it's not. I just do not. It doesn't give me any guidance specifically on what is required in I guess in an adult entertainment establishment.
Yes.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Can we bypass this matter, Your Honor?
All right, we can pass the matter.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. All right. Let's and let's go back on the record with Gardner. Mr. Gardner, giving you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we'd like to set the matter for a bench trial, give him an opportunity to pay the reinstatement, the Yeah, reinstatement fee and come back with the license.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gardner?
Yes, that's exactly what I want to do.
All right, what you need to do now is you need to come down to the court as soon as you can. And you're gonna have to come to the window down here. And I'm gonna mark the file, allow you to pay this reinstatement fee up front. After you do that, you wait 48 to 72 hours to approach the Secretary of State to see if they'll give you a license. You come on back July the 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. for a trial date, all right?
July 11th, you said what time, I'm sorry?
At 9 a.m., 2024.
9 a.m.? Okay.
Yes. If you don't have anything further, sir, have a very good day and best of luck to you.
That's it. Thank you so much.
All right. Ms. Gundy, did you ever give me insurance? Did she leave? I think Ms. Gundy left.
So I believe this is him.
Ms. Gundy? Oh, she left. She said she couldn't wait.
I believe that's him. After 424.
I believe it is too. Okay. Was he on the docket for 424?
Yes.
He was on this one case. Can we fix these so it's all together one case?
I mean, I could schedule them all together. So,
All right. Miss Bradfield, this will be for you.
Okay.
This is the city of Detroit versus Roberto Carlo Furrier Montes, case number SP 1542778, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1518513, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Señor Ferrer, llamaron a su caso, pidieron que los abogados dijeran sus nombres.
Daphne Bradfield, on behalf of my client, state your name for the record, please.
La señora abogada Bradfield, defendiendo al acusado, por favor diga su nombre en voz alta.
Roberto.
Your Honor, if the screen froze, I just heard Roberto. Otra vez, por favor. Diga su nombre. No tiene buena comunicación, se quedó. Diga su nombre,
Roberto Carlos Ferrer Montes. ¿Ahí se escuchó?
Sí. Did you hear me? I said yes.
All right. We'll call the date and time set for pretrial. He's got a number of tickets here. He's got this reckless driving and a failure to use due care and caution that he's referring to. He was supposed to have been here on the 24th. We weren't closed on that day. He just missed that date.
Dice que la fecha que usted se tenía que presentar era el 24 y ese día la corte estaba abierta. Dijo que tenía varios tiquetes de manejar sin cuidado, manejar a alta velocidad.
Me dijeron la fecha el día 25, la última vez que conversé, me dieron fecha 25, 8:45 AM.
So
no
the last
24.
time I was in court, they did tell me the 25th at 8:45 AM.
No, you heard it wrong.
No,
I said the 24th. I have it written down here.
Lo escuchó mal porque yo aquí lo escribí el 24.
I also have 3 other tickets in his name, except this is the two tickets I just called are Roberto Carlo Montes. The 3 other tickets are Roberto Carlo Ferrier Montes.
Dice que 2 de los tiquetes tiene el nombre de uno de los tiquetes es Roberto Carlo Montes, el otro es Ferrer Montes, pero en
Sí,
total tiene 4 tiquetes. Those are my names. Those are my names.
Solo quiero solucionar y hacer lo más correcto posible y que verme lo menos afectado, estoy dispuesto a hacer.
So I want to do the right thing. I want to do whatever it takes to resolve this and that in the least worst way for me.
I think he was sent here from Judge Wagner to do the community court.
Dice que el otro juez lo había mandado ahí para que usted hiciera trabajo de servicio a la comunidad.
He also has 3 other tickets that are on different dates. This on the different date than the first 2 I called, and that's a failure to stop, a driving too fast, and a no registration.
Y que tiene otros 3 tiquetes que lo dieron en un día diferente a los primeros 2, que falló en parar, que no tenía registro de carro y que iba a alta velocidad.
Are you still at
Sí, tengo registración.
I do have registration.
Are you still at 15244 Parish Street in Allen Park?
¿Usted todavía vive en el 152445 Parish Street en Allen Park? Correct.
No, 15244.
15244.
Correcto, 15244 Allen Park.
Yes, correct. 15224 in Allen Park.
Put Furrier for that, so it's all on one thing, and then the address. All right, do you still want to do community service to clear this stuff up?
¿Usted aún quiere hacer el trabajo de servicio a la comunidad para resolver esto?
Correcto, sí.
Yes, correct, yes.
All right, come back on Wednesday, May the 1st at 8:30 a.m., okay?
Ok, que regrese el 1 de mayo, que es un miércoles a las 8:30 de la mañana.
Ok, ahí estaré, 1 de mayo, 8:30. Ok, estaré aquí en línea en la corte.
I will be there. I will join on. I'll be online on May 1st at 8:30.
May 1st at 8:30. If it's nothing further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Si no hay más nada, el 1 de mayo a las 8:30. Buena suerte, señor.
Muchísimas gracias y que tengan un lindo día.
Thank you so much and have a great day.
All right, Ms. Cox, thank you very much.
Thank you, Your Honor. Have a good day.
Anthony Logan.
And I'm ready on. I'm sorry, Your Honor.
Yes,
Is that Anthony James Logan?
yes. Yes, you heard me?
Yeah. City of Detroit versus Anthony James Logan. Case numbers, SP 154744181. Appearance for the record, please.
Anthony Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Logan.
Well, let's see if you're ready on someone, Miss Bradfield. You want?
No.
Mr. Berry doesn't have anybody.
Okay, go ahead.
Mr. Berry, can you put your appearance on the record for Anthony Logan, please?
Yes, Your Honor. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Logan.
Anthony Logan.
Today is the date and time set for arraignment. It's this afternoon. That's what's wrong. You're supposed to be here at 1:30. Go ahead. Purposes of arraignment.
Yes, Your Honor. My client would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf. Give a $0 bond. I think this is a as charged plea, smoking marijuana in public. I don't have the actual ticket in front, but now I do. Thank you, Ms. Memphis. This is an as charged plea here, and absolute right to a trial, $240 fine. But just one time, we'll dismiss upon payment. Go in the breakout room, speak to Mr. Logan, and let us know what he wants to do when you come out. All right, Mr. Logan?
All right.
Join the room, please. All right, let's go
Mr.
back
Green
on the
still
record.
here. Mr. Green, I've been here since 8:30 waiting.
I know, everybody has, Mr. Green. I told you I'm taking you in the order that you came in, okay? All right. Let's go ahead in the breakout room with Mr. Logan and speak to him. Let's go back on, let's pass that matter. Let's go back on the record with Gould. Ms. Bradfield, anything further you want to do with this, or you want to continue with the plea, or what?
I'd like to speak to Miss Mason in the breakout room.
Well, join the room, room 4. Speak to Miss Mason.
Thank you.
And
Thank you.
We'll pass it again.
Okay.
Oh boy, Mr. Hernandez.
Good morning.
One of those, you told him to drop off this information.
Can you give a summary of this matter? All right, who are we ready on? Ready on Gould?
Mr. Logan, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Logan. Mr. Logan, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we'd have this matter set for trial, and Mr. Logan will require the appointment of counsel.
Is that what you like, Mr. Logan?
Yes.
I need a good phone number from you, please.
313-955-5781.
What I'm going to require you to do is answer the calls that you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls will be that appointed counsel. I have 955-5781. And I set a trial date for July the 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If you don't hear from a lawyer in the next 2 weeks, give us a call or Zoom back in. We'll get one appointed to you on the spot. All right. I want to make sure you have that lawyer long before that trial date. All right.
All right, thank you.
So answer those calls you don't recognize. Hopefully one of those calls is that lawyer.
All right.
All right. Mr. Barry, you got a long one here. City of Detroit versus Juna Lee Edward Green. He wants to case numbers SP 105-78791, SP 115-68271, SP 1169121, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1194914, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1244923, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 1244928, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1322402, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1323991, SP 1411742, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 8242231, SP 9844960, counts 1 and counts 2 and counts 3, Z 8090901, State of Michigan versus Juna Lee Edward Green, case number SX 2399136, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
My name is Juna Lee Edward Green. Sorry, sir.
It's quite all right. Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of Mr. Green. So is the date and time set for trial, Your Honor?
We have here. Officer Holmes is here. We have Sergeant Taylor is here. We have Sergeant Schultz is here. Corporal McCree was here. I don't see him now. Corporal McCree is here. He's in the breakout room. We have Corporal Rule is here. We have Officer Espita is here. So I just don't see everybody's here except Brzezinski that I haven't seen to call. Anybody call for Gould to say they were here? No, Green,
No.
and I don't see Wright. Those are the only two officers I don't see. Why don't you take the time, set up and get a global resolution, present that to him, and then we'll see if it'll necessitate a trial. All right.
Yes, Your Honor.
I will pass the matter. Ms. Mason, you can actually bring your officers out if you have, and they can put their appearance on the record. Officer Holmes, good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Officer Sydney Holmes.
Yeah, you're gonna need your badge number, your and turn your camera on, a badge number, and your department, please.
Officer Sydney Holmes, badge 3008.
All right, good morning to you. Sergeant Schultz, are you out the breakout room? Sergeant Taylor, can you put your appearance on the record, please? Juna Green.
Sergeant Ronald Taylor, badge S412, Detroit Police, Detroit Detention Center.
Good morning to you, Sergeant Schultz. is someone else, we have many other ones here. I don't know if we can pull them out. Mr. Berry, go ahead in there and speak to Mr. I guess you can speak to Miss Mason. The offer should be in the file, and then let's go from there, all right? And then you can speak to Mr. Green, and then we'll go from there, all right?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Green, I'm gonna put you in breakout room 1, and wait on Mr. Berry to come speak with you, all right?
Yes, sir.
Excuse me. Okay.
Which device are you on, Mr. Green?
The iPhone. Get on. Can you get on? The iPhone, sir.
Y'all go upstairs.
Okay, listen. Join the room, please. Let's pass the mic. All right, are we ready, Ms. Bradfield on Google?
Yes, Your Honor.
Last time, let's go back on the record with Google. Ms. Bradfield, I've given you an opportunity to pre-try the case. That's one.
Yes, Your Honor, and Ms. Mason is amending the charge.
Okay, what is that gonna be? How is the charge being amended?
Your Honor, for the record, Diachiku Mason, City of Detroit, 43471. It'll be amended to at section 5-12-8, sexually orientated business, subsection 3. No person shall knowingly or intentionally on the premises of a sexually orientated business appear in a semi-nude condition unless the person is an employee.
Your response, Ms. Bradfield? What's that number again?
Section 5-12-8, Your Honor.
And it's an employee while on a stage. Ms. Gold. Do you understand that, Ms. Gold?
Yes.
Okay.
All I see is section 5-31-5-12.
No, Your Honor, it's just 5-12-8.
And where is that under the city code? Is that section 5?
That's correct, Your Honor. If I may, I can bring it down to you, Your Honor, if I may.
If you can just email it to me.
Okay.
I don't have that code book here.
Okay, very good, Your Honor. I'll email it to you. Hold on.
And what do you have to say about the amendment? Because obviously that's a motion. Are you agreeing to the amendment, Ms. Bradfield?
May I have an opportunity to speak to Ms. Gold?
You may.
Okay.
Rejoin the room, Ms. Gold.
Thank you.
Excuse me, you know how many spots Jordan Glenn down?
Please, Mr. Glenn, don't interrupt me anymore, all right? We already had that discussion.
Yeah.
Mr. Glenn is down to 1, 2, well, he's gone. 1, 2, 3. You're four down.
Appreciate it, Jordan.
You're welcome. Ms. Gould, you have to rejoin the breakout room. Ms. Bradfield is waiting on you.
You didn't move me there.
Well, you're already there, but I'll put you there.
Thank you.
Ms. Mason, I'll be waiting for you in 4.
For Juna Green.
Correct.
go ahead and join breakout room 4 for Juna Green. He wants to speak to you about an offer. Ms. Mason.
Judge, I clear now. This gentleman is sitting in the audience.
Okay. What about that I got an email from a lawyer that was requesting an adjournment on the 3rd. And he said that you're hearing or do you have Hernandez up here?
This gentleman right here. I need to set them up about insurance. I can't, I looked at name, I was not. I need some a name or ID or something.
Okay, Judge, I just emailed it to you and I'm gonna go to breakout room 4.
Very well. I sent you the, get your email address.
You said,
No, I sent it to you.
I already gave him.
Okay, if you've already talked to them.
I gave him a date of August.
Mr. Griselle, get up, please. No sleep. You can turn your camera off until we call your name. Mr. Rodriguez, see if you have anything to do with Mr. Green, Juna Green.
Please continue to hold if you wish to speak to someone.
So that's going to be tomorrow. All of them are around. Maybe that maybe that one.
You said
one of them did appear.
which
So
one?
with the reckless driving, it was
Maybe I would change.
the reckless driving, the case that.
You said. Okay. You said the reckless driving did.
It had another case that was the reckless driving. So you might want to look at the other ROAs and look at the other summaries and you'll see the case number.
Okay.
I think it's count 2.
I think you came with 5.
You got everything. I think it's count 2 there. Okay. Under that one reckless driving, try count 2 of that. Disregard. Mr. Rodringer, you have anybody in, you have the business in, on Green?
I'm not aware, Judge, but I was emailed to zoom in.
All right, I'll put you in a breakout room with the lawyers. They're
I see, Judge. I need to go to 435. Sorry about zooming in.
well. It doesn't matter. As long as they're. All right, what's going on with Hernandez? I remember this name.
Excuse me, Judge.
Who's that?
Mr. James.
Yes.
I was wondering, is my court date today?
Yeah, but you're last because you were the last person in here.
Okay, I was just making sure.
Yeah, it's today. All right, let's go back last time on the record, Ms. Gould, Miss Mason, Miss Bradfield, what do you want to do with the ticket?
Your Honor, Ms. Gould is not objecting to the amendment, and she would like to enter a guilty plea and accept the people's recommendation. Is that correct, Ms. Gould? Is she back?
Yeah, I think she froze up now.
Okay.
So you want to put five here?
Yes. He's not supposed to be here till next month. It says right there, next month. This month of May the 29th.
I didn't even schedule this one.
You did? Well, it doesn't matter. Ms. Gould, are you there?
Yes.
All right, let's go back. We're on the record. Ms. Gould, Ms. Bradfield indicated you have no objection to the amendment of the ticket,
No.
and you want to continue to take the deal.
Yes.
All right, and I honestly, I'll let her take the deal. But Ms. Mason, you cited section 8 of this. Is that what you said?
You're right. It's 5-12-8.
5-12-8.
That's the name of the whole section. Then it'll be subsection 3.
Subsection 3. And you say it says a semi-nude condition as defined in this article. I don't see where semi-nude is defined. Ms. Mason?
Your Honor, I would, I don't have that definition. I would ask for an adjournment so that we can get it. This is pretrial at this point.
It's pretrial. What do you have to say about it? She wanted to take the deal. The court needs to make an accurate factual basis on the record. And Ms. Gould is certainly not apprised of the law. It's you sent this as a direction for the court to understand what the state of the law is. but it just seems to be incomplete in the court's eyes. It's not defining the main thing that we need to know.
Well, Your Honor, based upon her factual base, I mean, she had her buttocks exposed. I would grant that the court would, that semi-nude being, you're having your buttocks exposed is a semi-nude condition. But again, if the court needs more clarification, we can adjourn this pretrial so that we can get that definition, we can get that clarified for the court.
Yeah, we definitely need that because I mean, you're asking the court to guess what semi-nude is, and in my opinion, it should have some kind of, I would think that it would have some kind of language defining what semi-nude is. What do you have to say, Ms. Bradfield?
We could adjourn this matter, Your Honor, until
All right, do you understand what's going on, Ms. We can put on the record that you agree that you had your buttocks exposed, but what the court needs is to know, is that actually the breaking of the law? Because
I would like to know that too.
What Miss Gould has said is like, hey, I'm in a topless establishment. So I surmise that it has to be somewhere written where it gives us direction on what a semi-nude is.
Thank you.
Without us
guessing.
Without us guessing, it's got to be some kind of case law somewhere.
Judge, I'm looking at definitions under 5-12-2. And I'm looking at that right now. Hold on for a second, Judge. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
5-12-8. And then
5-12-2 under the definition section. Semi-nude means the showing of the male or female buttocks or the showing of the female breast below a horizontal line across the top of the areola and extending across the width of the breast at that point.
Okay. And that's in the code book, correct?
Correct.
All right. Now we have a definition of what semi-nude is. Now, do you want to take the deal, Ms. Gould?
The definition of semi-nude is my buttocks showing.
Read it again for her, Ms. Mason.
Yes, semi-nude means the showing of the male or female buttocks or the showing of the female breast below a horizontal line across the top of the areola and extending across the width of the breast at that point.
I understand.
Will you agree to that now, Ms. Gould?
Yes.
All right. So I'm going to find your client guilty as charged, $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment. When can you pay it, Ms. Gould?
Can I have 30 days, please?
Why so long?
Because it's the first of the month.
All right, I'm gonna give you, I don't know why what that means. It means there's a lot of your other bills have come through on the first month.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you until May the 30th, 2024 at 8:25. Come on back, it's paid, then we'll close it out and dismiss the case. You can pay it at any DivDat kiosk in the city of Detroit. I'm told you can upload that DivDat app to your phone, or you can come on down to the courthouse and pay it in person. Those are the two best ways that I can tell you to pay it. All right, ma'am?
I will. Thank you.
May the 30th. If there's nothing further, have a very good day. If it's paid, you don't have to show back up. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, bye-bye. This is the city of Detroit versus Brianna Amber Garner. Case number SP 1538001, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 1538044, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Brianna Garner.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Ms. Garner. State your name for the record, please.
Brianna Garner.
Are you laying down, Ms. Garner?
No.
All right. Today is the date and time set for a pretrial. The offer as it stands right now is pleading to failure to display, $240 fine, and a 6 to 10 over, $135 fine with 2 points on your license. Ms. Garner, you have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room with Ms. Bradfield, have a conversation with her. Let us know what you want to do when you come out, all right?
Okay.
Join the room, please. All right, let's pass that matter. Mr. Berry, are we ready on green?
Yes, Your Honor, ready.
All right, let's go back on the record with Mr. Green. Did you have an opportunity to speak to Mr. Green?
Yes, I did.
All right, what's the resolution gonna be, Mr. Berry?
Your Honor, we must seek an adjournment. Mr. Green requires the appointment of counsel. And, you know, we have this blood alcohol of 0.17.
All right, so we were back here before, and we set a trial date in this matter. I order Mr. Green to test. Has your client done any testing?
No, they relocated the place from 6 Mile to 9 Mile.
That's not a good answer. That's not a good answer. No.
They relocated it to Southfield, so I had no way of getting there at the time. Or
Well, that sounds like you have a that's a personal problem. You've been on bond. You've been on bond for. On December 21st, you were on bond and you were ordered to test.
No. And what is December 21st? No, I'm unaware of all that. What happened December 21st? I'm not even sure what you're talking about.
Get Ms. O'Driscoll down here, please. Pass the matter.
What was I arrested for and what was I locked up for?
Pass the matter. I'm gonna get Ms. O'Driscoll down here.
That will work.
All right. Gales. Miss Mathis.
Yes.
Get Ms. O'Driscoll down. Okay. Dominique Gales. Where's Gales? Is she gone? Rosamond Lewis. Is Rosamond Lewis here? On that phone 213, press *6 to unmute yourself, please.
Judge, what's the defendant's name?
I'm here.
Juna. Lee Edward Green. All right, City of Detroit versus
I'm here.
Rosamond Lewis, case number 18-433-8841. Appearance for the record, please.
Oh, that's
Yes,
Junior. On behalf of the defendant, state your name, full name, Ms. Lewis.
My name is Rosamond Lewis.
All right, today is the date and time. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Enter not guilty plea on her behalf, give her a $0 bond. It's a failure to the expired license. Gail's position. This expired license, do you have a valid license, ma'am?
Yes.
Run her license, please, Mrs. Rosamond Lewis, license, please.
This is what.
Yes.
Okay.
One here. Yes. Juna Green, Juna, thanks, Juna. Good pronunciation. And then one license for Lewis, please. Let's pass the matter. Are you ready, Ms. Garner, Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, Your Honor. We would like to ask 30-day adjournment for compliance.
Is that what you want to do, Ms. Garner?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to come back on a pretrial date of June the 14th, 2024 at 8:30. All right. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Okay, you too.
Nothing. Very well. All right, you're run the driver's license for Lewis, please. All right, City of Detroit, Ms. Bradfield versus Jordan Glenn. Case number is SP 128-8677, counts 1 and counts 2. SP 133-2830, counts 2 and counts 3. SP 155-77902. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of.
I can't wait till they call me back. I'm a customer, so they get to my name.
Go ahead, Ms.
State your name for the record, Glenn.
Mr. Jordan Glenn.
Turn your camera on, sir.
All right, let me go get a shirt. My bad. I forgot you say I was so down.
He's not even ready. He's been bugging me all morning.
Here I go right here. My bad. My bad. Well,
with no clothes.
Where is it? All right, let's pass the matter. Let's go back on the record with Miss Rosamond Jean Lewis. Miss Lewis, I'm going to dismiss the case. You have a valid driver's license. I'm going to waive the warrant fee, and you're going to be responsible to pay the reinstatement fee. You also have 2 other tickets that you had that you never took care of. A failure to stop back in 2018 that went along with this ticket, and a disregard for a red flasher. You're going to owe money on those, all right? You can press *6 to unmute yourself.
We're back on with who, Your Honor?
With Rosamond Lewis.
Yes.
All right, did you hear that?
Yes, I heard everything.
All right, so you're on an old disregard of a red flasher and a disregard of failure to stop. I'm dismissing this case. I'm waiving the warrant fee, and you'll pay the reinstatement fee, all right?
Okay, thank you.
If there's nothing further, have a very good day. Best of luck to you. All right, where is Rosamond Lewis's phone?
Oh, that's cool.
Here, I'll just put it up here. All right. Is Mr. Glenn ready now?
Yes,
No,
sir. My bad, Your Honor. I had to put on some
You
clothes.
gotta take a drink too. You gotta wait on him for everything now.
I'm ready. I swear to God. I'm ready.
It's not funny. All right. Let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. Who's appearing on his behalf?
Attorney Bradfield, Your Honor, Daphne Bradfield, on behalf of Mr. Glenn.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matters. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 matters. So all the matters are on the docket. They should have offers. As it stands now, the offer is pleading to improper plate and failure to display. The improper plate I'll dismiss upon payment of $240. The failure to display, it'll be an abstraction on your license and $240 fine that'll remain on your record. Do you have valid license, a registration and insurance, sir?
Yeah, I do. That wasn't even my car I was driving. I got my own car with all my own stuff on there. That wasn't even my car. So how they gonna give me all that?
You have a valid license, registration, and insurance. Run this
Yeah,
license.
well, my license, she said, it's I could pay my reinstatement fee. I got it in my calendar on May the 6th.
You don't have a valid license, correct?
Not right now, but I paid all my tickets off.
Speak to him in a breakout room, miss. You don't have to, he doesn't have a valid license. Speak to him in a breakout room, Miss Mathis. I mean, Miss Bradfield.
Okay.
I just paid $1,300 in tickets, bro. What you talking about?
Watch yourself.
Little John. We're still waiting on O'Driscoll.
Yes.
What do you want to do? You want to come back on the 29th? No, I can come back. I got a charge. Yeah, but it's what is this two charges?
Put the power.
All right. Got it. So do you have registration as well?
No, that I have an appointment in 4 days for Secretary of State.
We'll come back on the 29th with both documents.
So this truck right here, so this truck right here, was the first truck that I got stopped in.
You have registration for it?
No, I'm going for it in 4 days. I'm gonna get it, plates and everything. I got stopped from the shop to my house like 4 days ago. They told me no insurance and no.
We'll come back on the 29th and bring the documents.
Ticket, so I gotta call again to reschedule with you again, or I don't know with who.
No, yeah, call and reschedule, make sure it won't go into default. But just come back on the 29th with your documentation, with all the tickets. All right.
God bless.
All right. Have you as well. All right. So Juan, Little John.
Good morning, Your Honor.
I probably met the whole Little John family.
Yeah, I've been dealing with you for a while.
You're back again, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was another Little John. There's a whole lot of y'all in the city of Detroit, I'll tell you that.
Got my license now.
Do you have to run his driver's license, please?
I sent it to your email too.
All right, we'll see. All right, we're waiting on, we'll call Little John then now. City of Detroit versus DeJuan Little John, case number SP 1532738, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
That's Barry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Littlejohn.
I'm DeJuan Littlejohn.
He's like Ed Fudge.
There's a date and time set for arraignment on the bench warrant. Go ahead, Counsel.
Yes, Your Honor, we would waive the reading of the information and stand mute.
Will enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Littlejohn's behalf, give him a $0 bond. Well, that license is not worth the plastic it's printed on, Mr. Littlejohn.
Say it again.
It's not worth the plastic it's printed on, that license. It's suspended.
It's suspended already. I just got it. That's what I was saying about the ticket. When I got pulled over, I had just bought the car and I was picking the car up. That's why I got all the no proof of insurance and all that stuff. I tried to tell him.
Yeah, but that doesn't make, that's not an excuse. You gotta have insurance before you drive a car, right? You're supposed to buy the insurance before you get in and then drive it.
I'm saying I bought the car from somebody in the neighborhood and I was moving it to my house.
You're not supposed to move a car without insurance, whether you just bought it or not. Now you could take it home with no registration and you can get it from the house from wherever you bought it from that day. But insurance, you have to have insurance before you get in there and drive it, period.
It wasn't even registered or nothing yet.
He's not listening.
Man, I fought so hard to get my license and they suspended. That's crazy.
Come down here and pay. Come down here again, pay reinstatement fee on this no insurance proof. And let's see if that's what's messing his license up. Yep. Come down here, you got $45?
Yeah.
Come down here. When can you bring $45 down here?
I can bring it right now.
All right, put it in the system. I'm going to give you a pre-trial date of June 14th, 2024 at 8:30. You owe some other tickets that you never paid, but pay this reinstatement fee on this no insurance proof. You bring it here. Yeah, you owe $290. I'll reduce that down to $240.
I thought the last time I talked to you, we had. I thought I cleared everything. This the first ticket I got since I done cleared everything.
These are old tickets. These are tickets you owe from 2017.
I thought I took care of all that.
You didn't pay it. You didn't pay for them.
I thought I paid.
This is 2016. That wasn't even before me. On 6/21/2019, you guys sent it out. I'll resentence him on that to $240 instead of the. I'll give you the updated price. Resentence. You have another improper plate. I'm going to bring it down to $240 on that. And then 1736774121.
I thought I paid all that.
This was something that you entered into an agreement on June 17th of 2000 and on the same day, June 21st of 2019. I'm gonna resentence you that on to $240. So I can do that for you, but that's something that's been sitting out there long before I got here. I'm gonna set a pretrial date for June 14th, 2024. We're gonna put in the system that you pay the reinstatement fee on this SP 15327-383. That's an insurance no proof. You can pay that up front. You wait 48 to 72 hours and approach the Secretary of State to see if they'll reinstate your license. All right.
All right.
You have any further questions, sir?
So you want me to come down there and pay it and then go to the Secretary of State?
That's what you're gonna have to do if you want your license reinstated.
All right.
The case is gonna remain open You'll bring valid driver's license, registration, and insurance on June 14th.
I don't own a car no more.
You don't own a car at all?
No, the car I had got pulled over. I was buying it and I was reselling it. That's how I make my money.
Do you own a car at all?
Not right now.
All right, well, just bring a valid license in and we'll give you an offer on that date, all right?
All right.
Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
All right, you too.
That's Little John. iPhone 5 is gone. You're free to leave June 14th and come on down as soon as you can and pay that. All right. iPhone, where's Mr. O'Driscoll? All right, let's go ahead down. The iPhone 5 is gone.
It was clear as to who the.
Jaleisha Gatson.
Yes, Your Honor, that's me.
Good morning to you.
Good morning. How are you?
I'm well. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. Thanks for asking.
This is the City of Detroit versus Jaleisha Arnett Gatson, case number U67209-723. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir.
Elwood Esper Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Ms. Gasson.
Jaleisha Gatson. Well, Jaleisha Arnetta Gatson.
All right, she wasn't scheduled to come in today. This is
I wasn't, Your Honor. I had.
Hold on a second.
Oh, okay.
This is a case where she missed her trial date. Ms. Gasson, you missed the trial date, and the next time you do it, I'm gonna put a money bond on you. So if you get picked, if you get picked up, then you're gonna have to pay some money next time.
There's an issue there. The court dates are being sent to my mother's house in Ohio, and I live in Michigan in Dearborn Heights. So I'm not receiving the notices because they're not being sent to me directly. So if I could update my address.
I will allow you to update your address, but you were here in person and you got that court date, and you neglected to write the date down, obviously, and relied on the mail to.
No, sir. On the record, if you would look back, you said that you would send me a notice because it says I'll set it for trial, and it was one day in March, and I was supposed to receive that notice in the mail. I did not neglect it.
I didn't give you the date.
No, sir.
I don't.
It's got to be on the record.
No,
I don't lie, sir. I promise.
I just don't believe it, but we're not gonna go there. What's your updated address?
4908 Polk Street.
490 what?
8 Polk.
And what's this, Detroit?
Dearborn Heights, 48125.
48125. Enter not guilty plea, $0 bond. I'll recall the warrants now. I'm giving it to you now. July the 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m.
Is there any date sooner than that? That's actually my son's birthday, and we're planning to go to Myrtle Beach.
No, it's no date sooner than that.
Will I be able to log in from South Carolina?
You will. Well, I have to give you permission to go to South Carolina first.
Okay, are you able to do that?
Yes.
Thank you.
All right, 7/11/2024 at 9 a.m. We can give her a date past that if you want something further out in the future. Give her some past,
Sir, is there any way, I don't want to go to trial on this matter. Is there any way that we could resolve this today?
Plead guilty, and $240 fine. I'll dismiss upon payment.
Yes, sir.
Speak to Ms. Bradfield and Mr. Barry in a breakout room.
Okay, is there any way that I could get a lesser penalty so that if it comes up, you know, in the future, it's not like I'm just exposing myself in public or urinating in
It's gonna be
public?
on the record that you exposed yourself in public. You wanted to take the deal, that's the deal. It'll be dismissed. But the record will, you know, we have to take an accurate record that you actually did what they say you did, all right? So
Okay,
speak to
but
Mr.
then, but you said it will still show as dismissed?
It will show us dismissed. Speak to Mr. If you pay the fine, it will. Speak to
Yes,
Mr.
sir.
Berry. He'll explain things to you.
Okay, I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
All right. All right. Now, let's go back on the record with Mr. Glenn. You said something before you left. I'm not your, I think you're saying, bro, I'm not your bro. This is not that type of form, all right?
Yeah, I want to apologize. Sorry, I just got frustrated because I just paid the city $1,300 and I just heard a bunch of different fines and tickets and I just got frustrated. My bad. I apologize for real.
Sit up, sir. All right, Ms. Brad, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, we would like to ask for a short 2-week adjournment. Mr. Glenn will be in compliance with his license by then.
It's what about registration and insurance?
He's
I got all
compliant
that
now.
too, Your Honor.
All right, do we have any room for it in 2 weeks or just a regular pretrial date? Let's just give him a regular pretrial date. If Ms. Mathis works diligent to get this calendar together, come back on June the 14th, at 8:30 a.m., all right?
June 14th, 8:30. Bet. 8:30.
All right? If there's
Got
nothing
you.
further, sir, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Appreciate it.
All right, have a good day.
Thank you, Your Honor.
City of Detroit versus Ben Lucas, case number SP 147-83591. Appearance for the record, please.
Yes, sir.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Lucas. State your name for the record, please.
Ben Lucas.
Date and date time set for a trial. We have Officer Benton here. As it stands now, Ms. Bradfield, the offer is going to be pleading to the amended count of failure to display. $240 fine. He has an absolute right to a trial. Today is the date and time set for a trial. I'll give you an opportunity to speak to Mr. Lucas, and if you want to try to get something better, I'll give you an opportunity to approach the city attorney, but today is the date and time set for a trial. Join the room. Oh, he's going to be on the phone, so he's going to be automatically in the room when I put him in there, Ms. Bradfield. Wait on Ms. Bradfield, Mr. Lucas.
I have a.
Go ahead. I don't know what he said. If he has a license, run his license. Join the breakout room, Ms. Bradfield. We're going to run his license in the meantime. Brazil. Where's Brazil?
Right here.
All right, good morning to you, sir. I don't see him on the docket today. What's your full name?
Giselle Aces Laws.
Brazil, that's your last name, right?
No, that's for first.
What's your last name?
Laws, Laws.
Okay, I did see a Laws. I have Gerald Laws.
That's my dad.
And your first name is Grizel?
Yeah.
Where's your dad?
I'm not sure. I'm not with him right now. He got court today?
Yes. Bush, Officer Bush is here, I believe. He is. Do you have valid license, registration, and insurance?
No, I have my permit. They told me
Runs
I have to wait.
license.
I have to wait until May 22nd, I think, to get my license.
Well, you have a permit, correct?
Yeah.
You have valid registration and insurance?
I don't have my insurance or registration yet. I'm getting that in 2 weeks when I get paid, but I do have my title, if that helps.
No. All right, let's go on back on the record. Ms. Gatz, Mr. Berry, I've given you an opportunity to speak with your client. What does your client want to do?
I'm sorry.
Mr. Berry?
She would enter, she's prepared to enter a plea as charged, Your Honor.
All right, is that what you want to do, Ms. Gadsden?
Yes, sir.
Can you raise your right hand, please? Do you swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, nothing but the truth?
Yes, sir.
Or you can put your hand down. You understand the maximum possible penalty for this offense is 90 days in jail and or $500 in fine?
Yes, sir.
You understand that you have an absolute right to a trial?
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Berry went over your other advice and rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Pardon me?
Mr. Berry went over your other advice or rights in the breakout room, did he not?
Yes, Your Honor.
You understood those rights?
Yes.
Do you have any questions about those rights?
No, sir.
You know, by taking this deal, you're gonna give those rights up?
Yes, Your Honor.
Has anybody offered you anything other than what's been stated in the record?
No, sir.
All right, I'm gonna have to go off the ROA, Mr. Berry, because I don't have a ticket in front of me because Ms. Gadsden is a walk-in. Draw your attention back to July the 12th, 2023 at around 2:45 a.m. in the city of Detroit in the area of 401 Monroe Street. Did you have an occasion on that day to be in that area that date and time?
Yeah, I had met some friends at a place down there. I'm not even sure what the location was. It was on a rooftop. And I went down there with them.
All right, Miss Mason, what is the offer in this this urinating in public?
Urinating in public is delayed 3 months, Your Honor.
All right, so did you do that, ma'am?
What does the delay 3 months mean?
The delayed 3 months, I'm gonna better that, dismiss upon payment. But did you do what they said you did in here?
Your Honor, we were leaving a function. I've had, as I stated, a child. My bladder is very, very weak in any regard, in any situation, not just this one. In particular, I do have a copy of the ticket. The officer is stating that I told him that I urinated in public, which is why he administered the ticket and sent it to my mother's house.
Okay, so stop. So now what I'm hearing is you're not actually admitting to this. You're saying that what the officer said. So now, see, this is the problem of people coming in here wanting to get the stuff over with so quickly and not wanting to deal with it. But yet and still, you're on the other end of that. You're worried about what the record is going to say. Now, are you going to admit to this, or is that going to be, or are you staying what the officer said? Do you
No,
need to
I
go back
will.
in the breakout? Wait a minute. Do you need to go back in the breakout room and speak to Mr. Berry? It sounds like you do.
No, it doesn't, Your Honor. I just want to make sure that we're clear that when I discussed in the breakout room and what we stated before was that it was the
Let me stop you.
249.
Let me stop you. Mr. Berry, what is your client, did you have a discussion with your client?
Absolutely, Your Honor.
Okay,
discussed
did
this,
that
Your Honor.
discussion, did that discussion that you have, is your client prepared to give an accurate factual basis to the allegation?
She was
Your
when she
understanding?
she certainly was when we left the breakout room, Your Honor.
Do you understand why the court is asking you this? Because of what she just told me, that the officer wrote on the ticket that that she admitted to urinating in public.
The question put to her directly gives the answer directly. The need to explain the bladder situation and all of that is just something.
But I'm not talking about the bladder. When I asked her specifically, did she do this? She never admitted to doing this. She said that the officer wrote on the ticket that she admitted to doing it, almost as if the officer did not see her doing it, but she had that she wrote. Now, Ms. Gadsden, what is it? Do you want to have the officer come in and we set it for a trial date, or do you want to plead guilty and admit to urinating in public? What do you want to do?
All right, Your Honor, I want to plead guilty and admit to urinating in public.
Is that what you did at 401 Monroe Street? You urinated at 401 Monroe Street?
Yes, sir. In between my car door. Yes, sir.
It doesn't matter where it is. And you just said to the court, you know that your bladder is not can't handle, it's a small bladder, and you said you just left the function. Wouldn't it stand to reason that before you leave and you knowing that your bladder is not able to last long, wouldn't it stand to reason to go to the bathroom before you left?
Yes, but as I stated before, the location was at a rooftop and the event was ending. So there was obviously other people at that event that we were all being rushed out of that event at one time. So no, sir, it did not hit me at that moment prior to, oh, I should go to the bathroom right this moment. It hit me once once I got outside and that dusk wind hit my behind at 2 a.m. that I had to urinate. And I was like, oh my goodness, I don't want to urinate on myself or in my vehicle or anywhere else. So I was like, man, I'll just, go right here.
I don't know why I would get you there, and you already know that your bladder can't hold a lot. I don't know why you wouldn't think of that. That would be something that everywhere you go, you would, hey, let me go to the bathroom before I leave wherever I'm at, on any situation, especially after a night when you're drinking probably and 2:45 in the a.m. But nevertheless, I'll find her guilty as charged. $240 fine. When can you pay it?
Can I have until August?
No.
Okay.
No.
When 30 days?
30 days. Come back May the 30th, 2024 at 8:30. At 8:25, if it's paid, we'll dismiss the case. If it's not, you need to let us know why, what's going on, all right?
So do I still need to appear if the charge is paid, if the fine is paid?
If it's paid, we'll dismiss the case, but if you don't want to see it through, then that's on you.
No, I'm asking, like, if I pay it before the 30th.
Yeah, if it's paid on here, I'll dismiss it.
Court on the 30th.
No, if you don't have to show up to court if it's paid.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good day. Best of luck to you. All right, Mr. Grizel's license is valid. Who's going to represent Mr. Grizel? This is the city of Detroit versus Grizel Laws. Case number SP 1499568, counts 1, 2, and 3. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Laws.
Jersey Laws.
Grizel, sorry for the mispronunciation. Today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Bush, are you there?
Yes, good morning.
Good morning. Can you put your appearance on the record, Officer Bush?
Yes, Christopher Bush, City of Detroit Police Department.
All right. What's your badge number?
4781.
All right. He has a valid, well, we have a permit, but I consider that valid as long as he continues to take care of that. Indicates to the court that he does not have valid registration and insurance, but you're going to get valid registration and insurance, sir?
Yes.
How long is it going to take you to do that?
I get paid May 15th, I believe.
If you come back on June the 14th, will you have valid registration and insurance?
Yes.
And your license fully valid?
Yes.
All right. Any objection to giving Mr. Laws an opportunity to bring in proper documentation?
Certainly not from the defendant.
We have no objection, Your Honor. The city of Detroit has no objection.
All right, Mr. Laws, make sure you take care of that. You're getting another opportunity to bring in the documentation. I see you're only 20 years old or less, so they're trying to keep your license in best position as possible, right?
Okay, thank you.
You have to do something. Call your dad up and tell him he's missing court today.
I will. What was the date again?
June 14th, 2024 at 8:30. Don't be like Miss what's her name? Miss Gatson telling me that I didn't tell her the date.
Okay.
Right.
June 14th, 8:30.
8:30. All right, Officer Bush, be safe out there. You have a very good day, and Mr. Laws, be safe and have a good day.
You too.
Okay, do we have Miss O'Driscoll?
Lucas, yes.
Not you, Mr. Lucas. Hold tight.
Garner, is that Deontay Garner? Deontay Gardner? Give me the correct pronunciation, please.
Deontay Gardner.
Deontay?
Yes.
All right, good morning to you.
Good morning.
All right, what's going on with Lucas? Lucas's license is revoked. Let's go
Your
back.
Honor.
Well, go ahead.
In regards to Mr. Lucas, he has a hearing next Tuesday with Secretary of State in regards to getting his license back. So we would like to ask for an adjournment of this matter.
We're back on the record with Mr. Lucas. Ms. Mason.
I'm sorry, Your Honor. I was in the other courtroom. I'm sorry.
Mr. Lucas indicated to Ms. Bradfield that today is the date and time set for a trial. Officer Benton, can you put your appearance on the record, please?
Ben Lucas.
Officer Benton, badge 62, assigned to the Detroit Police Department.
All right, good morning to you, Officer Benton. Mr. Lucas indicates to the court that through his attorney that he has a hearing set for this driver license revoked. Obviously, if he pleads guilty to a failure to display today, it's definitely going to impact that hearing. Is there any objection to giving him some time to come back with a valid license or see what that hearing results in?
No objection, Your Honor. City of Detroit, Diachiku Mason, 43471.
All right, we're going to set up. again for June the 14th, 2024 at 8:30. If he doesn't have the license, they'll take the offer will be failure to display on that date. If it's nothing further, have a very good day. I wish you the best of luck, Mr. Lucas, on your quest to get that license.
Okay, you say June what, 24?
June 14th, 2024
June
at 8:30 a.m.
Right. Thank you.
Have a great day. Best of luck to you.
Thank you.
All right, Officer Benton, be safe out there, and if we need you back on that, we'll summon you again, okay?
Thank you, sir.
City of Detroit versus Deontay Garner, case number U6866584. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradford on behalf of Mr. Gardner. State your full name for the record, please.
Mr. Garner, are you there?
Yeah, Deontay Gardner.
All right, today is the date and time set for a show call, Counselor.
For purposes of arraignment, he's staying mute and wait for my readings, Your Honor.
Enter a not guilty plea on his behalf, give him a $0 bond, and the offer as it stands right now is no offer, delayed sentence, $240 fine. Let's see. It's a one-time dismissal upon payment. Absolute right to a trial. I have a copy of the ticket here if you want to see. Ms.
Yes, please.
Bradfield. Send her a copy of that ticket, Ms. Mathis, please. All right. I'm gonna put you in a breakout room. Speak to Ms. Bradfield, Mr. Lucas. Let us know, Mr. Garner. I'm sorry. Let us know what you want to do when you come out.
Okay, thank you.
Join the room, please. All right, we're still waiting on the probation department to come in for Green. That gets us down to Shirley Oliver. I don't think this is Shirley Jean Oliver, is it?
No.
Oh, okay. City of Detroit. Versus Shirley Treese Oliver, case number SP 1437036, counts 2 and counts 3, SP 150489883, SP 1504951, SP 1533959, counts 1, 2, and 3, SP 1549474, counts 1 and counts 2, SP 154953331. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood S. Berry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Miss Oliver.
Shirley Patrice Oliver.
All right, Miss Oliver, I know you had some challenges. I think you had a death in your family and stuff like that.
Yeah, I wanted to tell you about that too. I missed court on the 16th because I had court for her.
All right, we're not really concerned about the missed court on the 16th. I'm not gonna. Let's talk about the missed payments. You never paid.
Remember, you told me I was looking for a job. I just started working 2 weeks ago, so I can start making some payments next week.
And you never got a license?
I'm still working on that as well. I just started working.
You keep getting tickets. What does it take for you to get a license that you have to be? Did you ever go to the Secretary of State?
Yes. I I just had to get these tickets cleared up. Once I get done with that, then I can get my license.
No, not these tickets are not what's messing with your license up. No, it's not. That's not true. Have you been to the Secretary of State?
Yeah, I thought that's what the paper said that they gave me.
When did you go to the Secretary of State, ma'am?
Back in March, I believe.
Did you get paperwork?
Yeah.
Where is it?
It's at home. I'm not at home at the moment.
It's not this stuff that's affecting your license.
I forgot what the paper said. It says something about.
I'm gonna set a free trial date, and this is gonna be on all the matters and / review. Again, at 6/14/2024, you need to go back to the Secretary of State, see if they'll give you a license or get that paperwork, because you could have showed that paperwork to someone of the attorneys in here. They may have been able to give you a little assistance on what's going on. But it's not, there's nothing down here is affecting your license.
Okay.
You have an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna just come back on June 14th. This is the last adjournment I'm gonna give on this, all right?
All righty.
All right, have a good day, man. Best of luck to you.
All right, thank you.
Mr. Farmer, are you here? Good morning to you, Supervisor Farmer.
Good morning, Your Honor.
Are you here for Green?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right, let's go back on the record with Juna Green. Our Supervisor Farmer, can you put your appearance on the record and give us an update of what's going on with Mr. Green?
Derek Farmer on behalf of probation, Your Honor. It looks like Mr. Green is actually monitored by Jennifer O'Driscoll. I'll be filling in for. It looks like she submitted a show cause hearing. He had failed to submit to his drug condition. I mean, the urinalysis of part of his bond conditions.
And what date was he ordered to do that? He was
Placed on probation in December 21st. He was referred December 22nd, 2023.
Okay, that's what I thought.
I never had court to 2024. I didn't have court to January 21st, 2024. I was arrested on this case for child abuse. Now it's being changed to this. I didn't get this in the mail until it came to this address from my previous address. So I never knew about this because I was arrested for child abuse, and that didn't work, so they tried something else. The only reason I was in tox is because it was a 3-hour standoff outside of my home with them not telling me no reasons of why. I was never operating a vehicle at all.
Miss Williams Law.
Yes, Your Honor.
Are you able to go back on to December 21st, 2023 and see if Mr. Green had put his name and stuff on the record?
One moment, let me try to retrieve notes for that. I'm sorry, can you give me that date again, Your Honor?
December 21st, 2023.
Okay, one moment.
Who's 035? That's you.
What's the case number?
Case number is C8090901. 09, 0901. Who else do we have? Are we waiting on anyone else? Motorola, Philip Gardner's gone. Luna was here. She's left. Philip Gardner's gone. 313-544-0759 doesn't appear to be here. Motorola Moto G. Willie Gaines. It says what?
Yeah.
Mr. Gaines, are you there? All right.
Yes, I'm here.
Let's go off the record with Green. I don't want to overwhelm you, Ms. Williams Law. You let me know when you're ready. Who's going to handle Mr. Gaines in the meantime? Yes.
I was able to retrieve notes for 12/21/23. It looks like I do have that Mr. Green was present. Hold on one second. Give me one moment.
All right. But in the meantime,
I never was present in 2023, ever.
Well, the cases were called, Your Honor, but and we went on and off the record a few times, and
I didn't even know about the court date. It was sent to my
don't say anything. Don't interrupt, please.
and Ms. O'Driscoll was present, Your Honor. One moment.
Okay, let's do this. Let's go back on the record. So you're telling the court that you weren't here, that you don't know about it, but before you indicated to the court that you couldn't test because they moved the location to Southfield.
That was the January 21st that I had that court date, and you told me that.
Your Honor, if I may.
He was getting mad at me.
Your Honor, according to the notes, it looks like it was it says, according to O'Driscoll notes, it says that Zoom hearing was held. Defendant was referred to ATS for drug testing. Defendant defiant states that he cannot get tested. He has no transportation, does not know the area he just moved to.
Yes, I remember. He was here.
States charges are false.
Yes, he was here. I remember that specifically. Thank you, Supervisor Farmer. I remember that specifically. And I remember telling him that he doesn't know where it was on the west side somewhere, and he doesn't have any way to get there, and all of that crying wolf. So you don't recall us having that conversation, Mr. Green?
And January 21st, yes, sir, I do.
All right, whatever date it was, January, December, it is now April the 29th. So even if we go by your date, it's 4 months later, and you haven't done anything to test, and you haven't done anything to contact the court to let us know that you haven't tested. Today is the date and time set for trial. You haven't even called the court
office twice, and I called the clerk's office. You wouldn't let me back into the room at all. And the clerk's office said, wait till my trial date several times.
All right, come on down tomorrow. Pre-trial date. Come on down tomorrow. Come in person tomorrow morning.
And where is this?
36th District Court.
At what time?
8:30.
All right, thank you.
All right, we're gonna reschedule this. Officers, I have Officer Holmes, Sergeant Taylor, Sergeant Shorts, Corporal McCree, Corporal Rule, and Officer Espida. Did I get the correct pronunciation? You're muted.
Espedia, yes, Your Honor.
Espedia?
Yes, sir.
All right, very well. We're gonna have him back. We're gonna have him in person tomorrow morning. If we can make sure we get him tested, first of all, Mr. Farmer, all right, and the first thing in the morning, all right?
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, everybody be safe.
Your Honor,
you
I
have
have a question. Yes,
Yes.
sir. Do we need to appear to anything?
No, it's set for a pre-trial. If we set it for another trial, then they'll hopefully you'll get the summons again.
Yes, sir. Okay, thank you.
All the officers just be safe and have a very good day.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judge.
All right, you too, Sergeant. I'll see you soon.
Yep.
All right, Corporal Ruley, you can come back. We'll see you as well.
Okay, Your Honor. What day?
Well, we haven't set another date. He's coming in person tomorrow.
Okay. You want me to come in tomorrow?
No, it's going to be set for he's going to get an offer. He never had an attorney. We're going to get an attorney appointed to him on the spot as well.
Okay.
So he can't come claiming that he didn't talk to anybody or anything. Can we get that set?
Sounds good. Have a good one.
You as well. June Green.
He's testing.
Yeah, tomorrow he's going to test. Did you get that, Miss Mason?
Okay, I'll send him.
Send a referral and send. He should already have a referral. Yeah, I told him that, but I need.
Mr. Driscoll has zoomed in, maybe he knew.
I need an attorney referral. Miss Mason, did you hear that?
Your Honor, I'm sorry, I was away from my desk. I'm sorry about that.
Mr. Green, we're gonna have him come in person tomorrow.
Very good, Your Honor.
So we did have the file that he was supposed to get an appointed attorney, and I guess that didn't happen because they're not here. And we're gonna get him tested and stuff like that.
What's his first name? Is it Mr. Juna Green?
Yes.
Okay. You want my officers to return, Your Honor?
No, not there. That's not necessary. We'll have the offer that he has today, but if he wants to, if he wants to set a new trial date, we'll give him that opportunity because he didn't have that court-appointed counsel call.
Thank you, Your Honor.
All right, this is the City of Detroit versus Willie Eugene Gaines, case number SP 1267247, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1267311, SP 1305759, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1331162, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1530054, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1537515, counts 1, 2, and 3. SP 1537772, counts 1 and counts 2. 2070711141. State of Michigan versus Willie Eugene Gaines, case number SX 4056961, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Elwood Esberry Jr. on behalf of the defendant. State your full name, Mr. Gaines.
Willie Eugene Gaines.
All right, let's see. Today is date and time set for a pre-trial.
For a trial. It's coming.
20 cases on the docket. I called call 21 into the record. I don't know where the discrepancy is. He has an absolute right to a trial. The offer's in the file, Mr. Berry. Talk to Mr. Gaines and let us know what he wants to do. Do you have a valid license, sir?
No, I went to go get it, but I paid the $45 and I have to pay $2,000 to Romulus.
I see he did pay the reinstatement fee, Mr. Barrett. Speak to Mr. Gaines in the breakout room. You have an absolute right to a trial, Mr. Gaines. Offers in the file. Let's pass the matter. Ms. Bradfield, are we ready on Garner?
Yes, Your Honor, we are ready on Mr. Garner.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Garner. Mr. Garner, I'll give you an opportunity to speak to counsel in the breakout room. Counsel, what's your client want to do?
Your Honor, my client is aware of his jury trial rights. However, he'd like to ask that this matter be set for a bench trial. Is that correct, Mr. Garner? Please unmute.
Yes.
You want that's what you want to do, Mr. Garner. You want a court-appointed lawyer? Or you want just a lawyer on that date? Or are you going to get yourself? Or are you going to retain your own lawyer?
I guess I'll get a court on that date.
All right. The matter set for trial July 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. If it's nothing further, Mr. Garner, you have a very good day. Best of luck to you, all right?
You too.
Thank you. July 11th.
I got it.
All right. Yeah. This is a 313-687-2322. Can you press *6 to unmute yourself? 313-687-2322. Press *6 to unmute yourself, please. What's up? Press *6 to unmute yourself. 313-687-2322. All right, there. What's your name, please?
Keith Odom.
Odom?
Yes. Excuse me.
Odom.
I had an appointment today.
8:35, Doctor, Your Honor. Keith Odom.
Okay. City of Detroit versus Keith William Odom, case number SP 1555355, counts 1 and counts 2. Appearance for the record, please.
Daphne Bradfield on behalf of Mr. Odom. State your name for the record.
Keith William Odom.
All right, today is the date and time set for a, is it pre-trial, Ms. Bradfield?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes. All right, the offer should be in the file, which is failure to display on a 1 to 5, 240 and 125, both abstract to the Secretary of State. If he doesn't have a license, then he takes the deal, more than likely he won't be eligible for a license for 2 years. He has an absolute right to a trial. I'm gonna put you in you have a valid license, Mr. Odom?
No, I don't. What I was told to do is not pay the ticket and then present you that.
Mr. Odom, I'm gonna put you in a breakout, speak to Ms. Bradfield, and she'll advise, all right?
Okay, cool. Thank you. I'm sorry. Thank you.
Right. Join the room. He's in there, Ms. Bradfield.
Thank you.
All right, let's recess.
Oh.
Your daughter, okay? Yeah. Oh. All right. Okay. Take off the podcast and stuff like that. Hey, man, not weekday. But wait, I said not the weekday, we but wait.
a question. It's permissible. Oh. You the man. All right, let's go back on the record. Who are we ready on?
Mr. Gaines, Your Honor.
Let's go back on the record with Mr. Gaines. Mr. Gaines, I've given you an opportunity to speak to counsel. What is Mr. Gaines going to do, Mr. Barry?
We would set this matter for a bench trial, Your Honor.
Is that what you want to do, Mr. Gaines? All right. July the 11th, 2024 at 9 a.m. Hopefully you can get that license taken care of before then. If it's nothing further, Mr. Gaines, have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
Like I was telling the lawyer that I'm working on it.
I understand. I see you working on it because you paid that reinstatement fee. So I see that you've done some. You're not just sitting on your you're not just sitting on your hands there.
Yeah, but the other one, like I told the lawyer that my the other one is $2,000 and I just got fired, so I'm looking for another job at the moment.
Hopefully you get you another job real quick. All right.
Okay. You say July 11th?
July the 11th, Mr. Gaines.
Okay.
Have a good day.
You too.
All right. Are we ready on Oldham?
Yes, we are, Your Honor.
All right,
Mr. Oldham, hit star 6 to unmute.
Let's go back on the record with Oldham. Press star 6 to unmute yourself. What's going to happen with Oldham?
Your Honor, we're asking for an adjournment for Mr. Oldham to come in compliance with his license.
All right, is that what you want to do, Mr. Oldham? Press star 6.
Hello?
Yeah,
Hello?
is that what you want to do, Mr. Oldham?
I didn't hear what you said because I hit the wrong button.
Ms. Bradfield said you want adjournment to come into compliance.
Yes.
All right, let's set a pretrial date for June the 14th, 2024 at 8:30 a.m. There's nothing further, Mr. Oldham. Have a very good day. Best of luck to you.
June the 24th.
Your Honor, as a housekeeping matter, my colleague Alex Hill is going to be jumping on. I have a trial in Judge Taylor. So he'll be finishing the docket for me with the court's permission.
Yeah, very well. I think that's it. Greer.
Is Greer in, Your Honor?
You're not on the docket today.
Your
No.
Honor, Your Honor, if I may, Your Honor, if I may, because I want to make sure Mr. Oldham has the right date.
6/14, Mr. Oldham.
6/14?
6/14.
Mr. Perkins.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Okay, that is for me?
That's you, Mr. Oldham, July 14th.
July 14th, okay. July.
No, I'm sorry. June
14th.
No.
6/14, I'm sorry.
Okay, 6/14. Okay, thank you.
8:30.
8:30. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Perkins.
Yeah.
So remember I just came on here like a week ago and you told me I had a court date set for July 5th. I'm getting all defaults in the mail and they just suspended my license after I just got my license.
Somebody didn't put on there this expired plate, and I think the prohibited left turn.
Yeah, we had all that set for July 5th and that just suspended my license. I ain't trying to have my license suspended.
Good morning, Mr. Hill.
Good morning, Your Honor. Alex Humbeth, City P76961. I don't know if this matter's been called, but it sounds like
No, it hasn't been called. I'm gonna adjust this, Ms. Mathis. We have to set all of these matters for trial.
Is that all?
Yes. I'm gonna wait a minute. So, okay, so there was a formal hearing on these matters were not reset. Equipment SP127. It's not reset. I'm I'm gonna mark all of them that need to be reset for trial. And it's a note sent to the abstract clerk. 3 and 4. SB 129. All the civil infractions. I'm gonna imagine all the civil infractions. You paid the reinstatement fees.
Yeah, I just got my new license.
All right. So, I'm just checking the ones that you have to address,
Okay.
so that you don't have to look at all. I think the only one is messing up his license. All right. I'm gonna put all of those on July the 5th, I think.
Yeah, that was the court date we set.
All right, so wait 48 to 72 hours after the day. It may go back automatically. We're gonna send a note to the abstract clerk.
Well, let them know like my license is back good type.
Yeah, it should go back. Hopefully it goes back automatically. But if it doesn't, go to the Secretary of State in 3 days. In 3 days from the day. Okay, we're gonna send that now.
Cause I just got the letter in the mail today. It say y'all suspended my license, but I just had talked to you like a week ago, 2 weeks ago.
I know. It's not your fault. Run his driver's license, please. All those matters check. Let's send those to. It's not your fault. I apologize to you too. I know it took a lot to get the license. So
yeah, and they just gave me they just gave me a ticket for my license being suspended.
What's the ticket number?
It's from the state. I got it in my car. I read it.
All right. Just let's run the license right quick and see what it says, if it's actually suspended or not.
Okay.
Mr. Greer, did you get this new ticket in the city of Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
The state police gave it to me. Hold on. Right here. Ticket number X. Y'all ready?
Yes.
X 4365059.
Not in the system yet.
Your
It should
Honor.
be in there, but it should be in there. When you get it, when you should get a notice. You should get a notice. His license is suspended. So let's fix that stuff.
Yeah, I just got the letter in the mail today from the Secretary of State. I ain't really trying to. I gotta drive far to my job.
I'm sorry for the inconvenience, Mr. Greer. We're going to correct it on our end. Hopefully, it automatically reinstates itself. But I would go to the Secretary of State in 2 to 3 days from the date. Okay.
All right. I won't have to pay another reinstatement fee, would I?
You shouldn't. You shouldn't.
Is there any way I can get some type of email from you or anything just to show like the police if I get pulled over recently, like?
No, because you're not supposed to be driving. Basically, it's in the system as suspended, and they're going to go off of that. So let's just, I know it creates a messed up situation there.
Your Honor, if I may, I have been
Yes.
making notes of the case, and you know, I am going to try to get in touch with the state prosecutor. My understanding is the city's going to handle those next tickets very soon. So I'm making a note that we would move to dismiss that suspended ticket when it's in the system. And as soon as those other matters are available, we can resolve them. If it pleases the court, we could try to entertain a plea on the civils today if that's going to some way improve the situation.
I won't think that it's going to do much in his favor right now, because what he's concerned about is he's got to get to where he's going, and it's if he gets pulled over, then because I mean, really, Mr. Greer, you're not supposed to be driving, but it's through no fault of his own that the license is suspended now. And he's concerned that if he does drive, then if he gets pulled over, he wants, you know, to let the, you know, if we can give a note or something. And that's just not how it works, in the sense that the police are going to go off of what the Secretary of State says.
So
you see, and they don't have access to go back into, even if I did give a note, they don't have access to go and put a note in on those tickets and say it wasn't. They don't have access to go back and access that. You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And I just can't give you permission to drive. I don't know if I can or not, Mr. Hill. I don't know.
So my thought is, Your Honor, that for the next 2 to 3 days, if he is suspended, obviously we're advising you that it might be a problem if you get pulled over because there's not much we can do. But if you do get a ticket in those next 2 to 3 days, I'm making a note on your file, which will follow your file, such that, let's say tomorrow you got a ticket and another suspended. We're going to make note that from our end, at least, we're aware of the circumstances, and that's going to influence, you know, dismissal in the future should you get a ticket. I can't advise you to drive so long as it's like this, and you got to drive safe, hopefully not get pulled over. Is that not comfortable for you, Your Honor?